the club, and it was absolutely phenomenal.
I've just been with Luke O'Nien downstairs. He's basically given myself and the locals a 20-minute leadership lecture, if you like, and talking about this team and what they read and how they respond to what they read on social media and the newspapers, and how it can have a detrimental effect on players, how it can have a positive effect on players. He has been singing the praises of Harrison Jones as one of the best trainers and one of the best talents at the football club, but a very, very interesting insight into the way that the dressing room works and how the importance of the captain can't be underestimated. Well, look, the captain this season is Granit Xhaka.
Well, let's ask Gary. I would imagine Gary will tell me that in the days he played, if you'd won on the Saturday, you'd read all the papers on the Sunday and the Monday. If you'd got beat, you'd avoid them. You could do that. These days with social media, it must be nigh on impossible to avoid what's on social media. Even if you don't go on it yourself, people will be desperate to tell you what's being said, be it good or bad, and that can have a detrimental effect on you if a lot of it's negative.
Yeah, and you know, one way you're looking at it is that you can please some of the time. You can't please them all of the time.
Course.
And that was my outlook on things. You know, and you know, especially we know that we've had players who've come to Sunderland and they couldn't really deal with, shall we say, the attention which they got, because football is the life up here, and that's one thing for sure, is that no matter where you go, you'd be football. You know, you go in the supermarkets, go in restaurants, wherever you go, walking down the street, that's all I want to do. You know, and again, everybody's been excited about this game. You know, the first game of the season.
Right, how are you doing, folks? I'm just muting the match commentary at the minute because of the football. How are you doing? Yeah, the season has arrived. It's absolutely mental. How are you all doing? I hope we're well. It's not on any of the Sky channels, I don't think. That's the trouble. Gary Hoyle, that's a better cabby. That's better, the Dawlish connection. Yeah, I know. People asking whereabouts my video. It's just my internet isn't strong enough for that. Paul Proudfoot, cheese mate, bit crap. But still get away with 2-1 win. Good day, Mike. How are you doing, Ryan Jones? Not that I've found you may be able to use VPN and get a foreign stream. I don't know. Little disappointed that Omar's not starting, says Nicola. Welcome all. Hello, Paul. How are you? You all right? 2-1 TNT maybe. "101 watching, how are you doing? Paul Dale, how's things? Hope you're well. Hope we're all doing well. For a 2-0 win today. Enzo Diarra to score. How are the lads? I hope so. Hope we get off to a flying start, but happy with a point. Yeah, 2 right, absolutely. 103 watching. Hello everybody in the chat. Hope we're all doing well. Flutterby's. Red, white or me? Like Cabby, I think it's a daft rule that Premier League kick-off 3 PM aren't allowed to be shown. Yeah, I know, it's mental, isn't it? Absolutely nuts. Couldn't have timed it worse being on holiday. First game of the season. It's always the case, isn't it, with timing? Can everybody hear me in the chat okay? Just let me know, can everybody hear me all right on the channel? Yes, you can hear, that's great. Loud and clear, that's great. Is the commentary okay in the background as well? Loud and clear, brilliant. I say I hate being on holiday when you're trying to run the YouTube channel because everything is all over the place. Absolutely everything. Trying to find a good connection and plugs even. Company's a bit quiet. Let's wrap this up then.
Hume, Ballard, Sealt and Ronaldo, Diarra, Siddiqui, Taubi, Xhaka, Adingra and Mayenda. The bench is Patterson, Neil, Guiu, Roberts, Rigg, Alderete, Isidore, Lefay and Jones. West Ham, Hermanson in goal, Tadibo, Kilman, Aguerd, Wan-Bissaka, Diop, Rodriguez, Ward-Prowse, Paqueta, Bowen and full crew. I've got West Ham's analysts alongside of me now. They're going to critique the game here. There's no pressure as they sit alongside us now in the rearranged press box this afternoon. Awaiting now the well, call them festivities, I suppose, ahead of kick-off today, the opening game. There's lots planned, especially at the Roker end this afternoon. There's a lot of flag waving, and inevitably we've got the foghorn as well. That's never going to go away. Glorious afternoon, bright sunshine, very, very warm as well. Up goes the Tifo, the Lambton Worm, and a knight in shining armour. Not quite sure what to make of that, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks slightly, yeah, it's...
Need to mute that for the old music. This is Regis Lebray.
Because the last season was the last season, and we have a new chapter, a new challenge, and it's positive to have a new energy, new creativity, a new point of view about the performance, and new connections as well. So for me, it's more positive than something that we can regret, because I think it was important to challenge the squad. It's still tough to assess the level of the league after 1, 2 or 3 games, especially at the beginning of the league. This team will be almost the same than last season, so they have their own references, but after that you'll have your fitness level, you have your confidence level.
Our T4 looks absolutely nuts.
So,
absolutely nuts, it does.
After 3, 4, 5 weeks, I think we'll have a better understanding of the level, but the team will evolve as well. So it's a new team. I think we'll learn, we'll struggle for sure, because the league is really tough. It's the best in the world. But at the same time, we have to get every opportunities, and sometimes at the beginning, maybe it will be in October, I don't know. But let's fight and we see.
Total Sport Northeast.
Nick Barnes and Gary Bennett, MBE.
BBC Radio Newcastle.
Premier Concourse, full in front of us. The stadium is full. It's a sellout this afternoon as the mascots, the flag bearers just down below us, wave their flags alongside the edge of the pitch. VAR is in place, of course, for the first time. From a Sunderland perspective, the cameras are mounted on the roof above us.
Just try and just mute that. Again, it's a pain in the backside, I know.
underneath the Premier League arch.
How are you doing?
The Premier League crest and banner, flag, if you like.
There we go. Let me know what the commentary's like on that. Thank you.
Just in front of them as the players make their way down the line.
Devon,
Shake hands.
Richie has just vanished off the face of the earth. I came arrived on holiday. He's blocked us on Facebook, blocked us on all social medias. He's blocked Kev as well. There's no explanation. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's okay.
Blue jerseys.
I just don't know what's happened to him, and nobody seems to know.
As the players finally peel away and start to peel off their tracksuit tops for the start of this challenging Premier League campaign. And as the players break, the West Ham players have gone away to our left as we look down from the back of the Jimmy Montgomery stand.
Sounds mint, sir. Thank you.
The Sunderland players are going away to the right, which is not how they like to do
Well,
it.
it's interesting because when Xhaka led the line, he stayed at the top and greeted every player coming through, and that's why they've taken to the right, went to the right.
Very interesting.
They shook everybody's hand, every player's hand.
Sunderland, of course, now the Premier League rule is that if you're wearing stripes, you have to have a panel on the back of the shirts. There's a white panel on the back of the Sunderland shirts, and the numbers in big, bold black on white.
Loud and clear says Gary Doyle. Paul Dale, how you doing? I feel nervous as he did when played Sheffield United. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Wonder what's happened there, Cabby. Hope the lad's okay. I've no idea, absolutely no idea, and it's doing me head in because not knowing drives me nuts. I'm not happy with him. He's a good lad, but you know,
West Ham United will be
I just don't understand. I hate when you just get cut off like that non-stop. I just don't know what's happened.
Montgomery stand. Sunderland will be defending the
Shout it from the rooftops, absolutely.
West Ham fans arraigned across the top of the north stand. The first section of the upper north stand is left empty, and that's to prevent any encroachments upon the fans below.
We're going to have a minute silence.
It would appear so. That silence observed across the Premier League this afternoon. Diego Jota. I mean, what a tragic story. And Andre Silva, two players remembered.
Listen that noise, man. Listen that noise. Andrew Moore, me and Kev's done nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing at all. So,
well, we're about to get underway. We're about to start. It's about to happen. And we'll also recognise Donna Weir.
Nothing wrong at all. But like I say, I'm too busy. I've got to concentrate on this channel.
But now,
I've got to concentrate on doing what I'm doing.
It's all about West Ham and Sunderland, and West Ham are going to get the game underway.
Like I say, I hope he's well.
They remain away to
I
our
hope
left.
Richard's
They're
okay if he's tuning in or listening.
As we look down from the back of the Jimmy Montgomery stand, and the 2025.
But it was a shock when I, after 10 hours driving, I arrived into my caravan lodge to find out Richie's just blocked us on social media everywhere. So it wasn't the nicest things to come to arriving on holiday. But
kicked up into the Sunderland half,
I do
back
he's
up into
okay.
the centre circle where Mayenda tried to battle for it, but it's back with Max Kilman. Played out wide.
So many more watch-alongs since we're back in the Premier League. Yeah, I know, absolutely.
Back it comes. Kilman in the middle. Alongside of him is Todibo. And Todibo plays it back to Kilman. 3 at the back for West Ham as they push up towards the halfway line here in the bright sunshine, the shadow cast by the roof of the West Stand out onto the near side pitch here as the ball bounces through to Robin Ruffs in that green goalkeeping kit, and it's played out on this left-hand side to the left wing, and Reinildo back inside to Jensen Seelt, on to Siddiqui, out to Reinildo, back again to Seelt at the corner, left corner of the Sunderland penalty area, across to Dan Ballard, who's now immortalised as a mural of the wall of the building opposite the City Hall in the city centre. Up to Mayenda. Touch slightly let him down, and Kilman's able
hello to the 205 watching. Click the thumbs up if you can.
To the goalkeeper Hermansen, the 6'2", 25-year-old Dane, who pushes the ball out again here to Jean-Claire Todibo.
Like I say, Richie knows where we are. He knows where we are if he wants to.
His left again to Max Kilman.
Keep in touch.
Signed from Wolves in 2024, the 28-year-old, and up through the centre. Paqueta's made a run through. Bowen was tackled, but the ball breaks in favour of West Ham and is pushed on again and out wide on this right-hand side to Wan-Bissaka, who's tackled by Reinildo, who doesn't agree with the assistant's judgment that it's a West
It's
Ham
mad,
goal,
isn't it? I'm on holiday and it's like I cannot relax because like the internet's it's never good when you go on holiday, and it's like I'd rather be in my normal studio.
The left and right wing backs. Here's Wan-Bissaka again, gets the ball in front of
Keith
Reinildo,
Lupton, good day, Cabby from Mandurah, West
so
Australia. You alright?
But the ball runs back to Hermansen, the West Ham goalkeeper. Mayenda lurks at the edge of the area. The keeper kicks over the halfway line, through the middle. Headed on, away from Bowen though by Seelt. Headed back up to Jarrod Bowen from the edge of the centre circle. He comes away with the ball into the penalty area here, and a save by Ruffs. As Bowen on his right foot on the angle drove it at the keeper, and it's a corner to West Ham.
Yeah, I think you know, Jarrod Bowen is underrated. He's a very, very good player. He's got good movement, and when he gets, you know, an opportunity, he always hits the target.
244 watching. Hello,
so
peeps.
This corner from the right-hand side will be taken by Ward-Prowse.
Yeah. Keep an eye on Max Kilman.
Centre-backs come forwards. They've left Wan-Bissaka back in central midfield. Here's Ward-Prowse, whips the ball in, punched away by Ruffs. It drops at the edge of the area and put over the bar by Diouf. Into the Roker end, took it on the half volley, and it rose over the crossbar. 0-0. We're into the fourth minute.
Oh, absolutely, Gary. What will be, will be. Yeah, I mean, we've all got our demons, we've all got our problems, but
early touches, the ball's played out
a little
to Trey Hume on the right.
message to just let us know would have been
Ballard.
a hand, but never mind.
Ballard now playing the ball forwards to the right. Trey Hume forwards again. Talby back to Hume, again to Ballard at the edge of the penalty area, and Ballard pushing out, finding Seelt. Jensen Seelt.
Come on, lad, says James. Dayton Fire says, come on.
Only 4 players who've played previously for Sunderland. There's 7 debutants this afternoon. As the ball played across the middle by Adingra, wide to Talby, through Mayenda. He's waiting for it in the middle, and now back behind him is Xhaka. Xhaka to Hume. Hume's ball in the box is cleared from the edge of the area. Won again by Ballard, who's trying to bustle his way through. Pushes it out on the far side to Diarra, and it comes off a defender, Agard, for a throw to Sunderland. Positive from Sunderland.
And Ballard did well there, didn't he?
Yeah, he was prepared to take players on. Hume with the throw then. Deep in the West Ham half, on the right-hand side at the foot of the East Stand. Sunderland in their red and white stripes, West Ham in their black shirts.
Hello, Jill, how are you doing? Good to see you.
He finds Hume, inside is Xhaka. Played back out to Paqueta. Behind him is Diouf. Played up on the right. Ballard tries to play it back up towards the edge of the West Ham penalty area, but Kilman gets it out wide. Diouf back to Aguerd, and up again onto the halfway line. It's headed into the centre, and a nice shimmy from Siddiqui. Finds Ronaldo on his left-hand side.
Oh, he definitely needs to step up, mate, without a shadow of a doubt.
Wide again to Adingra. Adingra, just behind him is Siddiqui. Siddiqui back again to Silt. Across on the far side to Hume. Hume wide again to Taulby. Taulby inside to Diarra. Diarra now trying to burst through. Trying to find Mienda. Diarra! Oh! Saved by Hermansen. Diarra whips up the crowd. It was a chance. It's a corner for Sunderland. Diarra did well.
Good save by the goalkeeper. Excellent play by Sunderland.
Good player, good start.
So 0-0, corner on the right for Sunderland.
244 watching. Click that thumbs up if you can. It really helps the algorithms. Thank you very much.
Good delivery.
Plenty of players in the 6-yard box.
Oh, I'm nervous. I think we're all nervous.
And Siddiqui at the back of the penalty area, either side of the D. Here comes the corner, whipped in by Xhaka, and just flicked behind by Ballard at the far post. And it'll be a goal kick to West Ham.
Imagine how I feel.
0-0 then. We've played 7 minutes.
Imagine how I feel being on holiday and it's like
and the ball dropped.
Panicking because of the internet's not the best, and silliest things like trying to find a plug to plug my laptop in.
Save. Here he is on the ball. Ball played back to him and it's cleared.
Oh, and I like routine, and me and my ADHD don't go well when I'm out of routine.
Eventually on this right hand side to Wan-Bissaka in front of Regis de Vries. Reinildo pushes it out for a throw to West Ham, who are at home to Chelsea next Friday night in the Premier League. Throw back from Wan-Bissaka through Todibo, the goalkeeper, and Kilman back to Hermansen, the goalkeeper. And he's
can I just let you know, can everybody hear me as well as the commentary? If that's okay, thank you.
Over the halfway line just again, and Paqueta gets above Xhaka. It's tidied up in the middle by Silt, back to Roofs. His kick launched up into the West Ham half. Kilman back to the West Ham keeper. Kicks it away from Mienda. Looking here to get the ball to Paqueta, and Wan-Bissaka into the middle to Bowen. Nabbed off him by Siddiqui. Out to the left, he's trying to find Adingra, but Paqueta has managed to hold off the challenges made upon him to win a throw for West Ham. Wan-Bissaka will take this on the
255 watching. How are you doing?
7-year-old now qualifies for the Democratic Republic of Congo. Played on to the chest.
Gilly, I'm on holiday in Devon. That's where I'm at.
Back to Kilman on halfway.
Hope you're doing well.
Left to Diouf. Back again to Aguerd.
Yeah.
And the Moroccan.
I'm on in Devon for 2 weeks. Just arrived yesterday.
Across then to Todibo and out to Wan-Bissaka on the right on the halfway line, inside to Ward-Prowse, James Ward-Prowse.
I'm still groggy from the journey yesterday.
Adingra in front of him, back inside to Ward-Prowse, back again to Todibo.
It was like a 10-hour journey.
Diouf
and there was 2 hours of tip.
Halfway inside the Sunderland half, then to Fulkrug. Back to Aguerd. Aguerd back again.
The 89 likes, thank you very much.
Into the centre circle. Todibo wide right to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka in front of Graham Potter.
It's normal
at the corner of his
to shake
area behind
with anxiety.
Todibo.
The build up to this game. Crazy, isn't it? Hello to Ian Curry, mate. I hope you're well. It's good to see you. I've not seen you for a while. Do watch her on TikTok now and again.
Wide left to Diouf. inside again to Paqueta.
I hope you're well. Nice to see you. Hello,
again,
Paul Dale.
wide,
Good to see you as well.
And here's Rodriguez down to the goal line, pushes it behind.
Kingfisher says, sounds good, Cabby. Keep looking 10 minutes in and while we're thinking about the rest of the season.
He leaves it for Diouf inside to Rodriguez again. Rodriguez
hello, Ian Wilkes.
into
How are
Bowen
you
in the
doing?
penalty area. Ballard on his shoulder.
Of course, Ian Curry is the moderator as well on the channel. He does a great job.
Gets it clear. Looking for the break, Diarra, but it runs away from him awkwardly. Ward-Prowse picks it up in the middle. Adingra tries to stab it away.
Fabulous, says
but it's
Jules.
played back to the goalkeeper. He's under pressure from Adingra. That gets it out to Todibo.
It's a long drive. I'm doing it in the
Todibo
opposite
plays it
direction
to
tomorrow.
Paqueta on the halfway line. 10 minutes played, 0-0. Live on BBC Radio Newcastle. Referee's seen an infringement.
Yeah,
Free
there's a
kick
section when you go
West
past
Ham.
Western Supermare
Out comes the
where
goalkeeper.
it was just gridlocked
take
for
this.
about 20 miles. This weekend is called Getaway Friday. It's the busiest weekend in the summer for people getting away on holiday.
Was on loan at West Ham from Nice
And it was
last
just
season,
shocker.
signed permanently.
Thanks, Ian. Says please hit
in the
the
summer.
like and subscribe and follow.
Hermansen
Thank you very much, Ian.
Kicks the ball out wide left. Aguerd heads it on, as does Ward-Prowse, headed away by Hume. Rodriguez brings it down, looks for Fulkrug in the middle, tackled by Siddiqui. Strong challenge by Xhaka.
Thanks for the
Ball goes
2
back to
subscribers.
Robin
Thank you.
Woods.
Free kick, isn't it?
It's a free kick to Sunderland.
Yeah.
Anyone know
Foul
when
on
Sunderland
Xhaka
will
by
be
Fulkrug.
live on TV in a
Xhaka
Premier League
throws
match?
the ball down,
Oh, I think
plays
there's
it
quite a
across the
few.
pitch to Jensen
First
Sid.
of the season, Ryan Jones,
Out to
especially
Reynildo.
when I read, I think we haven't
Reynildo
won
back to
any of the
Seals
last
at
10
edge of the
opening
area,
games of the
back to
season.
Goalkeeper. Ruffs kicks it clear. Spurs 1, Burnley 0. Richarlison with that goal after 10 minutes for Tottenham. Here's Paqueta trying to get the ball forward for Fulkrug, but won by Hughes.
Spurs won up against Burnley, yep.
Paqueta. Play on, says the referee. He's paid
Good
the
afternoon,
advantage.
3-star Reds.
Siddiqui on it now, up to the halfway
From the
line.
City
looking for
ground
the run of
after
Adingra.
signing up
Tadebo's going
on
with him.
playoff
Adingra drops
final
over his shoulder
victory.
down the left of the penalty area, and it's stabbed
Thank
away
you.
by
Thought I had to
Todibo.
join
He
your
kicks
first
it
Premier
in
League game. Good
on the
luck,
right
Magnums, for the
touchline.
channel. Good luck to you as
Adingra's
well,
come
mate.
back to try and win it off
Good luck
him,
to
but he
you
slipped
from the
inside
City
to
ground.
Wan-Bissaka.
Great
Again
team, great
to
club.
Rodriguez, and then Ward-Prowse.
I
out
Durham
to
Diver, the
Todibo,
road system. Oh,
back
it's
to
mental.
Wan-Bissaka and to the goalkeeper. 0-0. Here's
And do you know
Kilman.
what, Devon?
Out
The
to
amount
Aguerd
of
on the
accidents
far
that we were seeing down here was unbelievable. It was like every
positions himself
70,
just
80
in
miles there
front
was
of
an accident
Morocco,
and there
but
was
it's
a
played
hold
back
up on
to
the
Hermansen,
motorway.
and back
People cannot
across
drive.
to the right, Todibo, and now Wan-Bissaka again. Slipped it inside to Paqueta. £50 million plus the Brazilian cost West Ham in 2022. The 27-year-old, 55 caps for Brazil. This is the quality of the players that Sunderland are up against this afternoon.
Yeah.
There's Sealt, plays it through to Siddiqui. Back again to Jensen Sealt in his own half. Across to Hume on halfway, on the right. He's got Diarra ahead of him. He's also got Talby. Diarra wide, plays it back to Hume inside to Xhaka. Xhaka now just lays it off to Jensen Sealt. Sealt on the left of midfield, wide to Adingra. Adingra taking on Wan-Bissaka. He's trying to get through 3 players. In the end, it's hooked out off Adingra for a throw to West Ham on the right-hand side.
It might be a Sunderland fan, isn't it? You're on holiday.
0-0.
And I just can't relax until this game's done and dusted.
They've got to concentrate, they've got to stay compact.
Concentrate, that's the key, isn't
Yeah,
it? It's
concentration.
concentration at this level, because you know that any one of these West Ham players can
Good evening,
punish them
Stephen Clark. You all
if
right?
they, for 1 second, let that concentration slip.
Devon Batcham, cars
There's
catching
Wan-Bissaka.
fire. Thank you very
Siddiqui
much for
gets his
coming.
foot
I
on
know.
it, but Ward-Prowse picks up the loose ball.
Thank you, Ian
Back
Curry.
out to Wan-Bissaka
Come on,
the
lads and
blocked
lasses,
by
get
Adingra.
hitting that like button.
And it's a throw
No matter who
to
you support.
West
Very
Ham
kind of you, thank
on the
you.
right wing, deep in their own half. Wan-Bissaka collects the ball, and on this hot August afternoon,
Still getting settled, Stephen.
pause, I guess.
It takes
Take a
me
little bit of a
24 hours to
breather from
acclimatise to
Wan-Bissaka
get
before he
used
took
to my
the
new
throw back
surroundings.
to Todibo. Out to
Plus, there's a
Wan-Bissaka
lot to
again.
do
Inside to
when we first arrived, like the
Ward-Prowse,
unpacking and
cross to Rodriguez, back to Kilman.
running this
Just
YouTube
outside
channel
the
as well.
West Ham penalty area, and patient, West Ham. They're not in any great hurry here. Todibo forwards toward Prowse in the middle of the West Ham half. Siddiqui went to close down. It's come right through to Dan Ballard. Ballard now just behind the centre circle. Just pauses for a moment himself. He's flanked by Jensen Seelt and Trey Hume. And Ballard just happy to finally push this on and play it out to the left to Seelt and out on the left to Reinildo. Looking to lift it up towards Mayenda, but it comes back onto the halfway line. Paqueta is frustrated by the challenge. I saw him miscue his pass, and he puts the ball out deep in the West Ham half, just a few yards up from the corner flag. And Reinildo will come forwards to take the throw for Sunderland. Reinildo then 8 yards from the corner flag on the left-hand side, drops it to the feet of Siddiqui. Siddiqui plays it behind again to Xhaka. Xhaka, Reinildo just to his left on the touchline, back to Seelt. Xhaka again out to Reinildo, and Reinildo is going to look up and cross. He's just trying to slip it in towards Siddiqui, but over his head, and Kilman heads it away. Lands at Xhaka's feet. Siddiqui's beaten to it. The ball rolls out for a throw to Sunderland. 17th minute, 0-0. Reinildo with a throw again, back to Jensen Seelt. Seelt forwards to Noah Siddiqui. Plays it back into the centre circle to Dan
Seems
Ballard.
an age since last season. Yeah, I know it does. Absolutely does it.
Wide to Talby. Talby across the pitch to Siddiqui. Siddiqui looking for Adingra in the penalty area on the left. He's come out into midfield. He's lost the ball, and Bowen's going to try and come away with this for West Ham United. Wide on the right. Great tackle by Adingra. Throw to West Ham.
109 likes. Massive thank you.
Sitting on the bench.
Hi Ian, I keep watching you.
Sunderland this afternoon.
What you're doing on TikTok as well. Some great videos you do, my good friend.
Isidore Lefay and Harrison Jones.
Yeah, there's what, 6 of them who was involved last season, weren't they?
Yeah.
First team.
A couple watching on Alderete. How different will this team look in a few weeks' time?
Listening from
with,
Thailand, thank you.
The arrival of Mukiele from PSG, Alderete.
Yep, Spurs
on the
one up.
bench, Masuaku, who's not even in the squad today. Here, the ball given away. Diarra inside the West Ham half, but he plays it to the feet of Rodriguez. He gets the ball back, leaves it for Xhaka, plays it across for Hume, back to Diarra again, and Diarra now turns and plays the ball inside to Xhaka, and Xhaka again to Diarra. Diarra wide now to Hume. He's got Juff just in front of him, plays it.
If you're wondering why you can't see the ugly mug,
back to Xhaka.
it's just because the Wi-Fi isn't strong enough.
Where I'm tried to play it to Talby, cut out by Rodriguez, and it's a throw.
I've just found a nice balance so we can have the commentary on in the background. So that's why you can't see us.
Harrogate 0 in League 2. 18 minutes played.
Because the minute I start the video off,
fairly even.
Yeah,
we'll have Buffer City.
Sunderland are just, as I said, playing into the game, getting a feel what the Premier League's all about.
Eastleigh 0, Gateshead 1 in the National League as the ball drops for Paqueta. Looking for the run of Wan-Bissaka here on the right-hand side. Reinildo's gone with him. It's played back inside to Paqueta. Tackled by Xhaka. Leaves the ball for Seelt to bring out now. Up towards the halfway line for Sunderland. Out wide to Adingra. Right in front of Regis Lebris. His hope for break down the left was slightly halted because the ball was played just a little bit behind him. It's with Xhaka now on halfway on the left-hand side, trying to orchestrate the move.
You won't find it on
Reinildo,
Sky Sports, Zach. I don't think it's on. 3 PM blackout.
West Ham half.
You're welcome again, mate.
Again on
I know both Arnold very well. Used to live near there when I lived in Nottingham. I'm listening in Kent. Thanks again.
Inside the Sunderland half, into the middle to Seelt. Seelt in the centre circle. Ballard now just to his right-hand side. On the halfway line on the right, inside again.
Yeah, it's a great channel, Macamillion.
Xhaka wide to Talby.
A lot of good information, some good videos.
Diarra turns, tries to
interesting videos.
Hume in the penalty area is blocked though by Kilman. Plays it back out to Talby. Talby crosses, and this will be dealt with. Will it? No. It drops to Adingra. It dropped over Wan-Bissaka.
The old stick, Zach.
Adingra back to Reinildo. Reinildo shakes off Paqueta, who tackles him. fairly, comes away with the ball, Paqueta, and he pushes it on up over the halfway line. Jared Bowen is now chasing onto this down the right-hand side. Bowen tripped by Ronaldo, and it's a free kick to West Ham, halfway inside the Sunderland half.
You're listening from Kent. Good, thank you very much. Coventry haven't lost their spot. 5-3 win at Derby. They were losing 3-2 as well.
That we pick up from here, set piece.
I'm just concerned with Sunderland that the fact like will lack up front still. Do you know what I mean?
West Ham, and they have the free.
I know it's only 18 minutes gone
on this right-hand side in the 21st.
And I'm not going to slag them off if it's 0-0 at full time.
On the ball, excellent on set pieces. His delivery is quality.
And he's come over to take the free kick. The Dingra just
good for you, Ian. It's brilliant, mate.
Diouf is with Ward-Prowse. Quick conversation between the two West Ham players. The referee encouraging a Dingra back.
It was a brilliant T4, Maureen.
Towards the corner of the Sunderland penalty area. Important they really concentrate.
Yeah, they've got to concentrate on this, because you know the delivery from Ward-Prowse is quality.
Sunderland have lined up just inside the penalty area, probably just 2 yards inside the Sunderland penalty box. Robin Ruff's in the middle of his 6-yard box, poised for the ball to be swept in from this right-hand side.
You'd be happy 3-star Reds.
Ward-Prowse surely is going to take this now, is he? As Diouf steps over the ball, Ward-Prowse hooks it in, it curls in, bounces through the penalty area and away for a Sunderland throw on the far side.
Yeah.
0-0 still in the 22nd minute, almost halfway through the first half.
Tell the truth, Stuart, you're only stuffing your face with Devon pasties. No, I've got a tuna pasta salad here. Richie Wright says, come on, Sunderland.
So,
hi from sunny Northumberland. Hello, Psycho, how are you doing? Or Psych Mod 1. No commentary, says Telly. Well, check your sound at your end.
In many ways.
Because everything's all loud and clear here.
Hume down the right line. Diouf trying to just outside the penalty area. Robin Ruffs comes across to take this for Sunderland. Still a murmur around the stadium.
Ryan,
a full stadium,
we definitely need an experienced striker.
Of anticipation, perhaps the hum of trepidation. Certainly, everybody optimistic going into this game that Sunderland would be okay this season. So far, so good. Sunderland 0, West Ham United 0. The ball picked up though from the free kick deep in the West Ham half by Rodriguez. Finds Wan-Bissaka in the middle. Has to play the ball behind him now to
We're presently researching World War I graves and getting backgrounds. Interesting stuff here.
Out on the touchline.
They'd have a fit win of the state, the country now, it really would.
And Todibo rolls it across to Kilman just outside the West Ham penalty area.
Oh, you gave me. Hello. How are the lads?
Todibo. And Todibo.
You won 2-1 Sunderland.
Dingra in front of him, launches it up into the Sunderland half, onto the head of Hume. Forwards, flick back off Paqueta, down to Aguerd, inside to Rodriguez. In again to Ward-Prowse on the halfway line. Down the left of midfield, wide looking for Diouf. Cleared by Hume. Comes back to Rodriguez on halfway. And he slips it to Todibo.
Plenty of time for me at that first
out to Wan-Bissaka, wide on this right-hand side. Ronaldo in front of him, cut out by Siddiqui. The pass forwards comes back to Todibo on the halfway line, wide on the right. Now Wan-Bissaka just ahead of him. Paqueta forwards again to Bowen, looking for Wan-Bissaka, but it came off Sealt for a throw to West Ham.
Oh, they've got to, Gary.
10 yards from the
plenty of time from the end at the Buster net.
0-0, 24 minutes played.
Why does everyone Sunderland play at corners and free kicks cut our box up?
He plays
no one upfield. I don't know, it's weird, isn't it?
Manchester United defender, to Todibo. Back out to Wan-Bissaka. He's in his second season with West Ham. Up to the edge of the area. Bowen it breaks for. He's trying to dig it out and push it through, but Ronaldo and Sealt between them get the ball off Jared Bowen, who's looking to score in 5 consecutive
quality
Premier
players,
League games. If he does so, he'll be the first at West Ham to do so since Jesse Lingard in April 2021.
243 watching. Massive hello, welcome to the Mac and Cabby channel.
Got to keep an eye on him.
The first Premier League game of the season.
Gate said 2. Throw from Renildo.
It feels surreal watching it.
Siddiqui. Throw to West Ham on this right-hand side. Ward-Prowse leaves it. Wan-Bissaka realises he intended him to take the throw. And so...
Oh, it's brilliant to have an experienced captain, absolutely.
26th minute. Drops to Bowen.
Absolutely vital.
From Siddiqui. Gets it out to Wan-Bissaka again, looking for Jarrod Bowen. And he's unhappy the throw's been given to Sunderland. And Renildo goes to recover the ball. 0-0. We played 25.5 minutes. We're live on BBC Radio Newcastle. Earlier today, Aston Villa and Newcastle.
Team so far good. Steady as she goes, says Galactus Herald. Ken Udale, when West Ham have the ball, every Sunday play runs back into them half.
6 o'clock.
We're certainly hungry for it.
Pride. Oh no, it's not. It's Colin White this Monday for 2 weeks with Ando and Marco. Now a ball played through to Bowen, a good ball as well. Runs from Fulkrug and Diouf, but it's Ballard who cuts it out in front of Bruffs.
One Ballard, so.
That was incisive from West Ham.
How quickly did they do that?
And Ballard was quick to react to stop Diouf's shot creeping in. That is what the danger is. That's what we were talking about, concentration.
Again, Bowen involved in everything.
Yeah, that's how dangerous these players can be. And so still 0-0. That was a moment. As the ball played in again towards Fulkrug, and Silt sticks his foot out.
This is where you've got to settle down and get a grip of it, get your shape again.
So back with Robin Roofs. Lays it off past Bowen to Siddiqui. Back behind him is Silt down the line to Adingra, immediately closed down by Todibo, who gets the ball off Simon Adingra. Comes back with it, in goes Siddiqui to try and slide in, but the ball played back to the goalkeeper. Hermanson closed down at the edge of the area by Mienda. Up it's played and Xhaka has caught Paqueta. Just walks away. It's like collateral damage for Granit Xhaka as Paqueta has helped to his feet.
This is where you just get together again. You know, you've got to say it was great play by West Ham.
It was just suddenly they went up a gear, didn't they?
Yeah.
See the player well. The Premier League feeling never gets old, Cabby. Enjoy every moment. Back and burn this,
Just outside.
See Potters on the bench, absolutely.
Penalty area. Pausing for a moment.
The Lambton worm goes back in folklore. It's a very...
Dane
just Google the Lambton worm.
Paqueta, who heads it into the path of Bowen. Bowen out to Diouf on the left-hand side. Back inside to Bowen, who shoots. Comes off Silt. Ballard behind him, hooks it in the air. And it will bounce out for a throw on halfway on the left-hand side for West Ham.
Needs to go
and attack better than Fleetwood away.
29th minute. West Ham's starting to show signs of that quality you'd expect, and I think in the Premier League from a team like this. Sunderland, I think, know they're going to have to really, really work hard, concentrate, try and find their rhythm again, try and halt what's seemingly West Ham growing into the game. Roofs at the back between the two centre-backs either side of the penalty area. Roofs encouraged them to push on, and
Bradley could have been there. I'm sure he's still watching.
Slowly
Gary.
Stroll out. Bowen lurks. It's played out to, passed out to Ballard. Fulkrug goes to close him down. Ballard plays the ball high down the right, looking for the run of Mienda. Kilman's gone with him.
Big shout to Richie as well, if you're watching. I hope you're well, mate. I've got to throw out good wishes.
Flag on the right-hand side.
Big shout to Kev as well. Big shout to Big Davey.
Nearly half an hour played, 0-0.
Egan as well, the moderator. Dougie, the moderator. And our new team member, Malta, as well.
From Talby. Brings the ball down here for Hume. Slips it inside to Diarra, who backheels it to Talby. Back again to Ballard. 0-0 still, having played nearly half an hour.
Connor Thompson, good afternoon. How are you? Good to see you. The Lambton Worm is the Durham version of the Minotaur.
Substitutes warming up.
Some say Loch Ness Monster.
To Sealt. Sealt kicks. And it's going to go straight, though, to Diouf, who just keeps it in front of
Thank you for
Talby.
the 15
Plays it back to
subscribers.
Aguerd.
Very, very kind of you.
Forwards to Ward-Prowse in the West Ham
Ruth's
half
solid,
still.
isn't he?
West Ham in their black shirts and gold shorts. Back to Kilman in the middle. Adingra lingering, loitering on his shoulder, but it's Kilman again. Plays it away from Xhaka, out wide left to Diouf. Back to Kilman.
I'm looking at running a fantasy Premier League.
There's West Ham.
But there seems to be problems on the Premier League fantasy website. It's not accepting people's passwords and stuff.
It's played short to
So there does seem to be
Kilman
lots of
from
problems.
Aguerd back to him from Kilman and across to Todibo, closed down by Adingra. Forwards to Paqueta here now in the Sunderland half, wide for Fulkrug. Fulkrug almost on the touchline. He's going to cut back in, edge of the penalty area. He's going to come past Silt. Silt tries to make the tackle, does so on the.
It was a goal kick.
Assistant referee has changed his mind.
He's changed his mind.
He was going to give the corner. The referee's given the goal kick.
Don't forget we've got VAR as well, but I don't think it's been used
Sunderland
once.
all objected. The assistant changed his mind.
So
The
far.
referee had given the goal kick as well.
Well done.
0-0 still then.
I think
in the
4-4-2
32nd
formation would have been
minute
better
now.
against West Ham, says Stephen Clark.
Ballard gets the ball right hand side of the 6-yard box. We were welcomed today in the press room by Pink Slices. I see you had yours. Very nice, weren't they? Very
nice,
good.
yes.
Very good. Perfect way to start the season. Ball drops from the head of Todibo. Out to the right hand wing, bounces out, throw to Sunderland. Todibo's trying to say to the referee that he was pushed. Referee's having none of it.
Also a big shout out to
Renildo
Devon
gets the
Mackham as
ball
well, who's
from Patrick
obviously
Roberts,
part of the team.
acting as an impromptu
Who's,
ball boy.
Joining us on the streams on the
Renildo is
Mackham Cabby
halfway
Premier
inside
League
the West
show
Ham
on
half the
Mondays.
left-hand side. Renildo then. He's looking for someone and he finds Todibo. Xhaka heads it on again, but it drops for Ward-Prowse inside to Paqueta.
I remember getting told as the kid the ridges going up the Penshaw Monument was caused by the Lambton worm.
Across to Aguerd. Aguerd now in a lot of space.
I'm sure if you've had a few pints and you're walking home, you might see a few Lambton worms and all.
Fulkrug, who's just inside the Sunderland half, behind him again. Aguerd wide to Diouf, inside to Fulkrug, a couple of feet inside, and now back to the halfway line. Rodriguez, Diarra on his shoulder, back to Aguerd, into the middle to Kilman, and Kilman across here to Todibo, Jean-Claire Todibo, and out to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Ward-Prowse just ahead of him, back to Wan-Bissaka and back to Ward-Prowse. Lifts it over Adingra, back to Todibo, across here now to Kilman. And he drives the ball way up forwards and behind for a goal kick to Sunderland.
Yeah,
Well, we're certainly holding our own.
You know, after 30 minutes, you know, Sunderland keeping the shape.
Fair to say, I think this isn't going to be ultimately his first choice 11. A lot will depend on Lefay's fitness over the coming weeks. He's stressed how important Enzo Lefay
Yeah, a lot of
is going to
people
be in
are
this team in
shocked
terms of
that
creating
Enzo
chances.
Lefay is on the bench.
Here's Diouf on the left wing, closed down.
I don't
by
understand why he
Diarra.
is.
They wrestle the two of them over on that far side, but the ball kept by Diouf back through again. Now the goalkeeper to hook back up to the halfway line, and now there's another tangle.
Free kick to Sunderland.
And it's a free kick for a foul on Dan Ballard just inside the West Ham half.
Don't forget, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. It massively helps the channel, as well as clicking the thumbs up. It's a
Xhaka,
big
I think,
help,
over
thank
the
you.
ball. Ballard
4,453 subscribers. I'm going to try and get to 5,000 subscribers before Christmas, which would be a massive achievement.
0. East Stand bathed in sunshine. His towel.
But hello to everybody watching, 254.
Hume.
Thanks for tuning in.
Talby inside of him. Squeezed. He plays the ball back to Xhaka, who gives the ball rarely. Did he give the ball away? But he did then. And finally it's out for a throw to West Ham on the left, but deep in their half. Hartlepool 1, Braintree 0 in the National League.
Has Meander touched the ball yet, says Brian. Well, this is the problem you're going to have. If you don't have that experience up front, it's going to be isolated.
Referee, hands on his hips. I think for a moment he was just trying to say, come on, get a move on here. Diouf still has it in the air, and now he throws straight to Siddiqui. He lifts it into the penalty area, looking for the run of Mienda, but has that gone behind? The crowd claim it went over the goal line, but nobody else on the pitch did.
The game was on ESPN.
It's eventually come all the way back to Jensen Seelt, who plays
So,
it in his
with
own
people
half
in the
across to
chat,
Reynildo.
would you be happy with 0-0 today
36th
then?
minute now, 0-0, live on BBC Radio Newcastle.
I'd be happy with 0-0.
And the ball floated up towards
A
the
settler.
right corner of the West Ham penalty area, eventually back out to Hume, inside to Xhaka, and wide then to Diarra. Diarra pauses a minute, back to Hume behind him a few yards, and Hume inside to Xhaka again, and surrounded in front of him by black and gold. He passes
Paul
it
Wingfield,
across
member of the channel. Good to see you, mate.
out
Nice to see you
Adingra
popping in.
on the left wing, just left of the penalty
Hope
area
you well.
now. Just pushes it back to Siddiqui, and now Reynildo.
It will be interesting to see who
on his left-hand side.
brings in as subs.
He's got Wan-Bissaka
Come on,
in front
son.
of him, and he slips the ball
Luty
in
says how
off
were the
the
lads.
feet of Ward-Prowse. In goes Seelt, and the ball floats over the goal of Mads Hermansen for a goal kick to West Ham. 36 minutes played. Sunderland 0, West Ham United 0. BBC Radio Newcastle.
Yeah, you've got to say, you know, fingers crossed you just get to half-time.
And then you move on again,
Yeah.
next section of the game, and concentrate.
Sean says
and
the minute West Ham
hope
figures
for
us
another
out, we're in
chance,
trouble.
which have been few and far between. As Paqueta tries to get the ball out wide.
I'm
here to
hoping
Bowen.
we figure them out,
Down
but the
right
trouble
touchline,
is,
halfway between the
like I
penalty area
say,
and the touchline inside to Wan-Bissaka in the
well, lacking
penalty area.
that
Full
experience
through,
up
comes
top,
to the
but
back of the box, but Ward-Prowse is beaten to it.
give
by
them a
Diarra,
chance.
who hooks it away. One back by Todibo, and now to Paqueta on the right-hand side. Slipped it in to the edge of the area. Bowen behind him is Ward-Prowse, and Ward-Prowse plays it across to Aguerd. He's got Diouf down the touchline, back to Aguerd, and inside to Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, the Hams
again,
will
just
get
inside
frustrated.
The Sunderland half. Forwards Paqueta. Now Rodriguez, short pass to the right to Todibo, tries to cross the ball into the penalty area, crashes off the back of Adingra. It's a throw to
Realistically,
West
for
Ham
me,
United on the
if
right.
you want to be staying up, you need to be beating West Ham, in my
Majority
opinion.
of the West Ham
I know they were a
team
good
have
side,
played
West Ham. You
together.
know, a lot
can
of
see
people
the
saying
movement off the ball is very
West
good.
Ham could be in the bottom 4, bottom 5. I don't know, you know.
I say West Ham wearing black. It's actually a very deep navy blue, but it looks black to all intents and purposes. Back it goes to Kilman, into the centre circle. Aguerd across to Kilman again on the right, pushed into his own half, plays it back to the goalkeeper, who's a little bit unsteady, and puts the ball out. Just in
You
front
can
of
already
Reece
tell
Reece.
the
It's a throw to
difference in
Sunderland,
Gulf, can't you?
which
It's
Adingra
like
leaves for Reynildo.
how little
to
chances
take.
that we're getting
On
compared to when we
halfway,
were in the
back it goes
Championship.
to Jensen Seelt.
You were getting at least a couple of chances every 10
Seelt
minutes or so,
in the
15
shade
minutes.
Cast by the roof of the Jimmy Montgomery stand. Forwards to Reynildo, looking for a high ball up to Mienda, but it's headed away. Todibo puts it out, and it's a throw to Sunderland, halfway inside the West Ham half on the left-hand side.
Alfie,
Reynildo will
Goldkeepers
take.
is not a Leeds fan. My son plays for Leeds. I support Son, and I always
Consultation
have
going
from that
on
way. Oh, that's good for
to
your son.
Regis Lebris.
Brilliant.
I think it's Luciano Volcano. It is. I think he's had that. Passing on some information as Reynildo. Back behind him is Jensen Seelt. He passes it to Regis Lebris. Throw to West Ham United. We're in the 39th minute. Slipped inside here to Ward-Prowse. Into the middle to Rodriguez. Looking for the run of Diouf on the far side. He's not been able to keep it in. Throw again to Sunderland. Halfway inside their half.
Where's
on the
Trisha?
right.
Yeah, there was a lot of personal stuff going on in the background. Like, I'm not going to go into
Hume
detail on here. But
takes a ball.
behind the scenes, just wasn't right for the channel. I wish I
Hume
well.
looking for
Durham.
some movement over on the far side. Back comes Talby, but he's gone longer. He's looking for Mienda, but it's cut out by Aguerd. He puts it up in the air, up towards the edge of the penalty area.
Are the wingers
he's been pulled down.
on just to
Referee
run up and
doesn't,
down the
it
wing
bounces
and
up
not
into
cross the
West
ball?
Ham half. Adingra looking to
He's
get
gonna
on
give
the
a
loose
foul,
ball,
is he?
but a foul on Todibo by Simon Adingra.
However, the score, a good
it's a
performance
free
is what is
kick in the
needed.
middle of the
We are
West Ham
looking
half
good
to
defensively so far.
the
Catching them
visitors
on the
here
counter
today
is
in the
positive.
40th
We
minute.
need to pass more.
5
Reece
minutes
does look
until half
outstanding.
time. 5 minutes of deep concentration here.
Worms behind
They do not
the
want to
biddick.
go in at the break. conceding a goal in his last few minutes.
Ward-Prowse is a quality player, Carl.
First 45 minutes for them.
Indeed.
7th in the league.
Got a flavour of it now.
Yeah.
3-star Red says pressure is all on West Ham in this
Kick
game.
from
They
Hermansen.
need to do what they're doing.
Wide on the
Keep
right.
frustrating them.
Bring
One chance,
down
one
by
goal.
Paqueta,
That's all it
there's nobody
takes.
behind him.
West
Eventually
Ham
Todibo
will
runs onto it. Comes off the knee of Siddiqui. As,
Jason Black says very little
right
attacking
wing.
threat from us.
Throw to
Seems like we're just
West Ham,
holding
which
them off.
Wan-Bissaka will take.
Well, I'm going to keep coming back. That's why we need that experience up
27-year-old,
front.
Hair in a ponytail.
It's a massive gamble. Sticking me ended up
Looking
there.
for some movement himself. Todibo
It really is.
Slips it inside to Ward-Prowse, and Ward-Prowse.
I love the
back
bloke,
again
but could
to
this just
Tillman,
be a bit too
inside
much?
the
Two step up
Sunderland
too
half.
far for
Square
Meander
ball
on his
across
own.
to
He
the
needs
left-hand
that
side to Aguerd.
counteract. He needs that
Now being
support
closed
up
down by
front. Someone
Talby,
who's got a
plays it
sensible
back
head
to
on his shoulders.
Tillman. Meander goes to close him down. Aguerd under pressure from Talby. Plays
So
it
completed
back to
passes. West Ham
Hermansen kicks
206,
with his left,
Sunderland
through the
109.
middle, headed down by Xhaka. Siddiqui gets his foot to it, but puts it out for a throw to West Ham on the right wing. 41 minutes played, 0-0. Here's Wan-Bissaka again, just inside the
Need to win. The roof comes off, says Will.
Sunderland half. Back to Todibo and now Ward-Prowse.
It is, Ian. It's great to see Davy D and OK,
Just
mate.
right at the centre circle, wide to Jared Bowen.
Adverts,
Bowen
Ryan.
back again to Ward-Prowse.
Sorry about that, mate.
And,
You need something you don't
again
get
to
adverts on.
Bowen on this right wing, slips it inside again to Ward-Prowse, and then on to Paqueta, back to Ward-Prowse, wide to Wan-Bissaka. They're trying to find an opening. A Wan-Bissaka cross to the far post, which just heads back into the penalty area. Ballard heads it out, is driven back in. Fulkrug's trying to bring it down. Xhaka calmly plays it out now to Diarra. Diarra's looking to try and break through the middle. Still going Diarra. Lays it off on the left-hand side now to Odingra in the West Ham half. Through to Talby. Talby tries to square it. Wins a corner.
Corner, come on.
Excellent break. I tell you what, Diarra. Tell you what, powerful running there with the ball.
I think the strike on their own is too
Ball
much.
here.
Oh, it
Can
is,
we see
Ryan.
VAR for the first
Well,
time.
that's what's going to happen. There's an appeal, is there, from the Sunderland players for a handball on this break. And Sunderland's players are trying to whip up on Siddiqui predominantly, the crowd behind Hermansen's goal. And the ball is with Trey Hume. for this
Eastleigh
corner
Neil
on
Gate
the
said 2, yeah,
left-hand
yeah.
side. It came off the
Stuart Donald's old
midriff, I think, of the defender
club.
on the replay. Corner then, Sunderland's second. It's from the left at the north end. Plenty of players in the 6-yard box. Whistles blown here. What's the referee seen? They've been told they're
What
gonna
about Gui?
come down heavily
Come
on
down
shirt
on
pulling,
holding.
aren't they?
Holding
Yeah,
players.
like we don't
So
know
he's
enough
thrown
about
in
Gui,
Robert
really.
Jones
It's
to the edge of the 6-yard box, having a word, quick word.
trouble is with the Premier League, you
Diarra
cannot
and Todibo.
say we'll give them a few
Todibo's
games
indignant.
to see if they're bet in.
Hume has the ball back again on this
Premier League is too harsh
left-hand
for that.
side. Replaces the ball on the quadrant.
Holding players.
There's a little bit of pushing going on again. Ballard and Diarra in the 6-yard box. Hume whips it in. Up goes Ballard. It drops in a huddle, a bundle of players. A block from Diarra's or Meander's attempt.
What formation
another corner,
playing
this
is
time
there
on
a
the
number
right.
central attacking midfielder? 10 behind Meander, says Alfie.
Meander tried to get his foot wrapped round
Excellent
it. But just too many
break.
players in
We'll
front of
take
him.
any positive comments,
Who
says
made the
Galactus. Yep.
44th minute, 0-0.
Diarra says
Third corner
safe.
for Sunderland, this time from the right-hand side. And Xhaka it is this time, will take it. And left-footed, swings in. Up goes Ballard. He gets his head on it, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. A soft header into
A sloppy goal will do, I know.
hands.
3-star Reds with Forest
A minute
signing
to
honoured
45
Kalimendu.
left.
Today's Sunderland could do no
It's
worse
still
and see if you
0-0
could
here
get
at the
Tui
Stadium
Auni
of Light.
on loan. Yeah, absolutely. Keep liking, subscribing. Thanks,
being brought
Ian.
out down the right wing. Paqueta plays it back to Todibo, inside to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse on halfway on the right, forwards to Paqueta.
Hello, subscribers, thank
Back
you.
again to Ward-Prowse into the middle to Max Kilman. And then
But this is where you've
Naif
got to be
Aguerd,
perfect with your corners because
signed
the keepers are quality in the
from
Premier
Rennes.
League. Everything stepped up.
who spent last season on loan.
You take a
Real
corner and it's a
Sociedad,
millimetre too far
been
near
at
the
West
keeper.
Ham
The keeper will just
for
come and grab it every time.
years. Here's Ward-Prowse swinging the
Gotta
ball out
whip
to
them
the
balls
left,
in.
looking for Duff. Headed away by Hume. And then Aguerd heads it out. Well, how much time will we get added on? I don't think there'll be much added time at the end of this 45.
So what's your thoughts on the first half then?
Fourth official that didn't even raise the ball. We played literally 45 minutes and about 6 seconds.
Well, we had a minute's silence, didn't we, as well? That's why it's 46. So, but you've got to be impressed with Sunderland's first 45 minutes in the Premier League. Yeah,
I think that's a decent first half, to be honest with you.
But overall, we've created opportunities as well, and a couple of set pieces we looked dangerous. But you've got to say, you know, we've kept our shape, we've concentrated, and we have made it difficult for West Ham.
Defended well, and they've looked to try. When we've seen this sort of tactic of the quick break, they do look swift on the break. Diarra almost capitalised on that after 6 minutes. Ballard did clear one almost on the line in the 27th minute from El.
I've just moved the commentary in the background just because the music starts in the stadium. Yeah, stats of course are irrelevant. Definitely needs an experienced forward who offers a target and can hold it up. Mienda isn't that sort of striker. Better player from us on the break. Bradford 1, Luton 0. Against all our criticism, great first half. No. Look, it's our first half in the Premier League. Massive. Yeah, it did go quick, didn't it? Happy so far, says Devon. Aye, that went super quick. It's like the build-up lasts for, it just seems to go on, doesn't it? The build-up, and then blink, click of the fingers, and it's half-time. Pretty good at holding our own, says Stephen Clark. Is Mark Gray on the bench? I think so, Alfie. Still need 2 strikers in, said Psycho Mod. Ryan Jones, but we have done well. No real scares, few chances. Stephen Clark, first game in them. The team has a lot of time to gel together. Yeah, big man to score 1-0. And Dougie B says be happy with a 0-0 in the final. It's mad, isn't it? It still has some kick. We get some on social media thoughts on the first half. Joseph says, need an experienced striker. Apart from that, being fairly impressed. Decent performance, says Jordan. Solid can't complain, says Lindsay. Not a bad half. I don't think new signings seem to be clicking well. In all, don't think it's been a bad start. Gutted for Diarra not to put his chance away, says Danny. Struggling in the final third. Ian McKay says we need more up top. That's going to keep on biting us in the backside, isn't it? We need more up top. Oh, D Hall, thanks. I will pin that post up on there. There we go. Yes, we will still see Gooch again. Blackpool 3, Huddersfield 2. Gucci scores. I thought they would score the first goal, so happy with 0-0, says Tony. Buffer City is back. What's buffering? Is it? I don't think it's my channel. I think it's something that you're watching. Anthony says take 0-0, not convinced when we end at this level. Yeah, I have said that in few previous warm-up games, and you don't even know Mienda's on the pitch, but you just need that chance, don't you? That was a great chance there by Diarra. I'm just having a look at that again. He played it through the legs, and he just virtually straight to the keeper, didn't he? John Orr doing well, absolutely. Oh, I'm just seeing that Dan Ballard clearance. That was going in. That was going in by Juve. Dan Ballard, absolute legend. Decent first half, but do we change it around second half as Mienda hasn't had a kick? Mienda's not experienced for the Premier League. He's not experienced enough. But I'm going to give him the second half. Pools 1, Brain 3-0. It shows we can go toe-to-toe with the big boys, says Ian. Breaking news, Xmas postponed in Newcastle as Santa's lost his sack. Like it. Paul Dale, so far not bad. Can anybody do me a favour and just see how the Carlisle result is going at half-time? Because I live in Carlisle, I like my second team. Because I don't want to open any more websites because it'll upset the bandwidth. So if anybody can let me know how Carlisle's doing. They're in the National League. It'd be nice to get an August win in the Prem. Oh yeah, of course it would. Daytona Fire, says Devon. Decent first half, says Norway Mackham, member of the channel. Changes to second half, Rig and Lafay. I would like to see Lafay on, definitely. I don't know why he's on the bench, I really don't. The Carlisle are 1-0 down. They're playing again, North East. I'm sure Carlisle are at home as well. Thanks for the subscribe. We're in the Champions League, says Martin. Getting beat 1-0. Yeah. Keep a clean sheet, that would be good result. First game back, but I hope they can show a bit of magic. Mienda not good enough for the Premiership, says Brett. That's what a lot of Sunderland fans are going to start saying, aren't they? And Gui. Boreham Wood. Ah, thanks for that, North East. But I just think the fans, I'm not going to say I have a go at the owners because they've done fantastic in the transfer window. But if we go see the next 3 games without scoring a goal, fans are going to say, "Told you so." We need that striker up front, because you can't hang about. You cannot hang about and wait, because if you're 10 points adrift from safety, 12 points adrift by December, it's virtually good night Vienna, because the Premier League is that harsh. Yeah, me end just prove every wrong today, says John. Stephen, bring on Omar for Sealt. Come on, Sun and Galactus. Hartlepool 1-0 up. Yeah, I watched the Aston Villa Newcastle game earlier on, and do you know, I wasn't that impressed with Aston Villa, to be quite honest with you. I mean, both teams weren't 100% good, but Villa got a man sent off, didn't they? About 20 minutes to go. I thought it was the service to up front that we were missing North East. Maybe it's just the fact as well that we're playing quality opposition, and it's like racking up your levels on FIFA, isn't it? It's harder to play. You know, you've got to have that killer pass, that killer touch, that killer shot. You're only going to get little tiny snippets of chances in the Premier League. And you need to be elite. We're going forward to create your chance. That's what you got to do. Norway Mackham, who's the member as well. Good evening, Norway. Says, I honestly think we will surprise a few teams this season. Oh, yeah, of course. Millwall 0-0 with the Smoggies, says Gary. Premier League so far has a single goal from 4 matches. I think that's the Spurs game, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't think Villa were that at all. Norway Mackham and 6 yesterday. That was nuts, wasn't it? Bournemouth came back to make it 2-2. But Liverpool showed the class in the end, didn't they? Like I say, if everybody's joining my channel and they are not seeing my ugly mug at the minute, it's just because of the Wi-Fi broadband isn't that strong. So it's just right to bring you this commentary today, but if I start hitting and put my video on, it'll just crash the whole stream. So the action areas have mostly been 47% it's in the middle of the park, 30% in the West Ham end, and the rest in the Sunderland end. Saves, Roofs have made 2. West Ham keepers made... Sorry, Roofs has made 1. West Ham keepers made 2. Mads Hermansen's had 23 touches. Roofs has had 11. Passes, 20 for West Ham. Roofs has made 8. Pass accuracy, 70% for Mads Hermansen. And Roofs is passes accuracy, 38. Does anybody kind of feel sorry for Pato? But that's what you got to do when you step up, innit? I mean, that is just a Premier League stadium, isn't it? Sunderland. Watching the game on Viaplay Norway in Norwegian, the pundits are worse than Gary Neville. The worst pundit I can't stand is it Chris Sutton? Oh, he's so anti-Sunderland. And Don Goodman as well. He is also massively anti-Sunderland.
The back of the Jimmy Montgomery stand in.
Second half's about to kick off. Baby, I'm ready to go.
Referee about to get us underway for
How
the
well, lads?
second half, live on BBC Radio Newcastle and BBC Sounds this afternoon.
No, Mark,
As
West
well
Ham
as
and all
SAFC.com.
totally agree. Good to be 0-0 on your
It'll be
first game
Xhaka
back.
who will
Forget
pass the ball
performances
back
for the next
from
couple of months. Just
the
get some
centre.
results on
Robert
board.
Jones
Superb window, so you
blows
have
for
the squad to compete.
Start of the second half. The ball
Absolutely.
right back to
Appreciate
Robin
Pat Orr,
Ruffs.
but not a Prem
Ruffs in
goalkeeper, says
goal,
Doug B.
Hume, Ballard, Silt and Reynildo.
Not really, he made
Diarra,
some big
Siddiqui,
mistakes last season,
Calvi,
says Ryan
Xhaka,
Jones.
Adingra and Mayenda. The bench
thank you,
for Sunderland
Kingfisher.
this afternoon.
It's a help to
Patterson,
support the
Neal,
channel.
Hugh,
Thank you very much.
Roberts,
He's
Rigg,
just joined the membership.
Alderetti, Isidore Lefebvre,
Much appreciated, Kingfisher.
Jones.
Thank you.
Ballard just nursing a little bit of a knock on
Very
the
kind of
touchline,
you
wins a free kick,
indeed.
which Trey Hume will get. I'm just wondering what changes, if any, Regis de Bries will
Martin,
be
Villa
thinking
were
about
really
in
good
this
second half.
depending on the way it goes.
Don't know what we did to take advantage of 10 men.
Play some part in the game, the second half.
The end is work in progress, says Gary.
Ballard takes the free kick.
Well, of course he is, yeah.
Down the right wing, hooked
3-star
away
Reds,
by
Maccabi allowed
Nayef
in the city
Aguerd,
ground.
the Moroccan
Gary never listened.
international, very experienced.
Carlisle get
international,
beat 1-0. I know,
55
John.
caps for the
It's a bad
defender.
result so far
Up
for
to
them.
Bowen, who
Here we
finds
go,
Paul
says
Krug
Stephen.
inside the Sunderland half, tackled though by Xhaka. Ball comes back to Ballard. Diouf will close down Ruffs, but Ruffs is very collected and with his left foot hooks the ball up to the halfway line, headed on by Paqueta, looking for Bowen. It breaks loose and Bowen runs onto it. Siddiqui tried to win it off him, but Bowen's got it, and Bowen just takes it out to the right hand side. Wan-Bissaka has got Reynildo in front of him. He just leaves the ball behind him for Ward-Prowse. Inside again to Wan-Bissaka, and Wan-Bissaka on the right hand side of midfield again to Ward-Prowse. Likewise right side of central midfield into Kilman, across to Aguerd, and the shadows on this near side as Diouf plays it back to the Moroccan onto the halfway line. Kilman, and Max Kilman
Yo, Cabby,
plays it
reaching new heights. Very
behind
kind of you,
to the
Kingfisher.
right to Adibo.
Thank you very
And
much.
wide again to Wan-Bissaka, inside to
M.
Ward-Prowse, looking for Paqueta, but Reynildo gets in front of him. Paqueta lent into him. Reynildo goes down. Free kick is awarded to Sunderland. The 48th minute, 0-0. If you're just joining us, Ruffs has gone out, strolling out to take this free kick wide on the left-hand side. Throws the ball forwards. Regis de Bries in his blue tracksuit, his arms folded, watches on from the
Dan
edge
Ballard
of his
looks
technical
properly
area.
settled, doesn't he?
Here's Hume back into the middle to Ballard, back out to Hume on this right-hand side, who signed that new deal this week for 5 years. Mayenda chases this to the goal line. Mayenda pulls it back, it's tipped away by the goalkeeper. Down it comes to Adingra, but he pushes it wide.
Unlucky.
Mayenda
Unlucky,
did well,
son.
pulled it back from the goal line, and it was flicked away by the goalkeeper. Adingra running onto it, but he couldn't control it.
Yeah.
Pushed it
Excellent.
wide.
And I think that's, you know, we talk about Mayenda, and I think that's something which he brings to the table. You know, he's willing to make them runs beyond.
Yeah. Are these the
It's a good
chances,
outlet. It's
half
an outlet.
chances? Yeah, he stabbed at it, Adingra. Steered it well wide. And it's still 0-0. But here comes Mayenda again. He can't turn on it. But it's run through into the penalty area, and Todibo has to get there ahead of Adingra.
Head injury referee.
Yeah, the referee's stop play. Is it sealed down on the halfway line?
So they'll be able to hear you, Madonna, yeah.
And on come Pete Brand and the physio.
Don't worry, it's our first game. Don't get too stressed.
Stoppage.
They're just gelling together as our new teammates making a fist of it. Getting close by the sounds of it, says Steve.
That's the applause you can hear away.
Please like and subscribe, says Kingfisher. Yeah. John 73, Bornham Wood.
To our left.
Carlisle getting beat. They should be there.
0-0. It is.
Come on, Sunderland, says Brett Gort.
Jensen Sealt.
Let's get a win to kick the season off.
Michael Proctor having a conversation with Shemsdean Talby down on the touchline. Tap on the back.
Thanks for the subscriber, thank you.
Comes across now as well. Regis de Bries.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is
a little word with him. Jensen Sealt.
Come on, Sunderland. This is Brett.
Sitting up, getting to his feet now, the Dutchman.
I don't know, I'd have to try and...
Certainly, Regis de Bries more than happy to name Sealt in his starting lineup after the pre-season he's had. He's not had a huge amount of football over the last few years.
You don't realise how big he is. He's a big lad.
No,
he's about
tall,
6'2",
isn't he?
6'3".
Yeah, he is.
Easy.
Up on his feet. He's having to go off on the far side. Alderete warming up as a precaution. But Sealt is up on his feet again, and it'll be a drop ball for West Ham. Todibo on the right side of the West Ham United penalty area. Claret and blue again next week, isn't it? Away to Burnley on Saturday afternoon. Tottenham beating Burnley 1-0 today. That's the current score, I think. The ball played here to Kilman. Back to Todibo on the halfway line for West Ham. Sealt waiting to come back in on the far side. Todibo bringing this forwards into the middle out of Rodriguez. Guido Rodriguez. Out to Aguerd on the left-hand side. Closed down by Talby. Sealt being allowed back on by the referee now.
He can't
carry on, can he? He's gone down again on the far side. Sealt
injured again.
Back here. Play goes on. Todibo leaves it for Wan-Bissaka on the right, who's tackled by Adingra. Throw to West Ham, but they're letting the physios back on again. But Sealt looks like his afternoon might be at an end. Alderete, I think, is going to come on, isn't he? I think that change is going to be made. This is brutal news, bitter news for Jensen Sealt if it's anything serious.
Yeah, he's been out a long time, and through injury.
Oh, you're very welcome, Dougie. You're welcome indeed, mate.
Back with a good pre-season. It's slightly worrying, isn't it? He got up to carry on, but a foot or so onto the pitch, and he was straight down. And
Sealt like one of those players, doesn't he? Just made of glass legs, unfortunately.
I think this is, this suggests that it's probably slightly worrying as the referee now leans over. Alderete is going to come on. Jensen Sealt is back up on his feet, but is coming off.
Stephen, I don't think you'll see Sealt playing in a Sunderland shirt again. I think they'll slow him on. I know it's so unlucky for him. I'm not trying to wish anything nasty on him, but it's no good to us, is it? He's injured all the time.
As Jensen Sealt is just Paqueta actually comes and puts an arm round him as well. And Sealt.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Carlisle's my second team, Sunderland's my blood team because I'm born and bred there. But
you're just
I'd be disappointed if they do lose today, mind. After getting a good win down Walton 2-0.
You remember that innocuous afternoon at Southampton, wasn't it, when he just... It seemed there was nothing wrong, and it turned out to be a serious knee injury.
Serious knee injury kept him out for the full season.
And so Alderete on, Jensen Sealt almost hobbling.
He's got to defend this. That's his first job. Alderete.
Yeah, free kick for the foul by Adingra on the far side.
Yeah, you're good having glass legs, especially now you're in the Premier League.
Wide on the right, West Ham with the free kick.
Sounds awful, but
with it.
time to get rid, I'm afraid.
It bounces away again through the area for Hume to come across to this right-hand side and hook clear. Up to the halfway line, Talby's going to put some pressure on Wan-Bissaka. It's played back to the goalkeeper. But Mads Hermansen gets it clear, and it'll bounce out for a throw. Over on the far side, the left, Sunderland left.
Hey, Dragon, it's a case of remembering. It's also a case of trying to pronounce the names.
A couple of minutes.
Virtually impossible.
Stoppage there for that injury to Jensen Silt. So Reinildo with the throw.
You'd definitely be aware, Stephen. Definitely.
On the left-hand side. For Sunderland in their red and white stripes. It's headed away by Todibo. It comes back from Paqueta to Wan-Bissaka. Up goes Alderete, gets his first touch, a header, now his second, and a lovely turn, just to spin away from Fulkrug.
No.
Now Reinildo, playing the ball up towards the edge of the area. Kilman heads it away from Mayenda. Out here on the left now to Diouf, who's trying to get away from Diarra.
Hello,
Referee.
There we go. And Ollie, do you want to say hello?
With his arms outstretched, he's not
Mackham.
entirely convinced that the officials have.
There we go, and that's my
this
two
decision
boys
right.
saying hello in the channel this morning, this afternoon. What am I talking about?
And Middlesbrough leading 1-0 at Millwall in the Championship this afternoon.
Jaden Dan's eyes coming on what? Is he coming on in a wheelchair with his back?
Aguerd is going to take the free kick. He pushes it behind him to Kilman. Mayenda's trying to block the route back to the keeper. He has got the ball back to Hermansen though, and it's cleared long and deep. Alderete to Reinildo and back to the goalkeeper. Carlisle United 1, Boreham Wood 1, I think I heard them.
Yeah.
And then Xhaka.
Get in, Carlisle. Of course, Nick Bond's a commentator. He's also lived in Carlisle, so he's got a bit of a soft spot.
Knocked away to Rodriguez. He steps away from Siddiqui. Gets it to Wan-Bissaka on the right, looking for Jared Bowen. Straight in his Ballard, heads it up towards the centre circle. Paqueta to Aguerd.
Stephen Clark says hello
Kilman,
to
the
boys.
Again on the left, on
Devon Mackham says hello, boys. So
in front of
thanks for saying hello to my little Mackhams.
56 minutes, still 0-0. Here's Diouf again, looking for the run of Bowen into the penalty area. It just bounced away from him and into the hands of Robin Rooks.
Yeah, just be careful. He got in between the two defenders there.
Tricky.
Again, his movement.
Passed to Dan Ballard. Brighton 1, Fulham 0. Here's Ballard bringing the ball out up to the halfway line. Mienda's backing into Kilman. He's won a free kick. Mienda wins a free kick just inside the West Ham half, just right at the centre circle.
And that's another thing which is good at. You know, the ball's being played into him. He's big, strong, and he's won a free kick.
Yeah. Xhaka takes it across now to Alderete. Alderete's short pass forwards to Siddiqui. Siddiqui just inside the West Ham half, out to Reinildo, back to Siddiqui, and back again to Alderete, across to Ballard. Ballard, Hume. Again.
If he rolled it first time, Mayenda could have got on it.
Decision making.
Good run though.
Yeah, it's won a corner.
Again, getting behind the defence.
In the southwest corner at the Roker end. Up goes Alderete, up goes Ballard.
Obviously they were born in Carlisle, so they're not proper Mackhams.
Adingra and Siddiqui
anyway.
just outside the penalty area. Reinildo back as the...
Carlisle 2-1. Get in, D-Hall. That's been a quick turnaround.
If there's a quick breakaway. Hume then from the right-hand side for Sunderland. Floats up towards the far post. There's some pushing, and Ballard heads it behind. He couldn't really get any leverage on it. He had three players round him. Squeezed him out of it. It was a goal kick to West Ham. 58th minute. Coming up to the hour mark, 0-0, live on BBC Radio Newcastle and BBC Sounds. Cambridge 1, Harrogate 1. And Hartlepool 2, Braintree 0. Kick from Hermansen. Up over the halfway line. Fulkrug nodding it down, looking for Bowen, but in there is Xhaka to steer it back to Roofs. And Roofs passes it out calmly through the middle to Granit Xhaka. Lays it off now to Dan Ballard. Ballard out wide to Hume. Forwards here now. A little lovely dummy play by Talby to try and lose Aguerd. It ran away from him though, and Kilman was able to push onto the ball for West Ham and find Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse back to Debo, out wide then to Wan-Bissaka, and he's tackled nearly by Adingra. Got it back to Debo, into the middle to Kilman. Kilman floating one up to the left of midfield, looking for Füllkrug, who gets the ball back here, the German, and plays it straight into Roofs in the Sunderland penalty area. Roofs passes the ball out here. Xhaka across now to Alderete. Alderete, Bowen on his shoulder, lovely ball played up, looking for Mienda, comes down, back out here to Sadiq, to Adingra, and now in the middle, here comes Diarra. Diarra will shoot! Just over the bar.
Unlucky.
It was unlucky, not far over, 20 yards.
He just took it onto his weak foot, wasn't he? On his weak side, which was his left. He's got his shot away, unfortunately, too high.
It's an opportunity, nonetheless.
But again, it's that threat behind.
Yeah, it was a foot or so over. 0-0 still. Kick down the left for West Ham. Hume gets on the end of it. Xhaka now flicking it in with his head inside. Wins. Well, he would have won a free kick. He has won it now. The referee's pulled it back. Xhaka throws the ball down just inside the West Ham half on the right of the centre circle. An hour played, 0-0. Here's Sadiq across to Alderete. Alderete back behind him. Sadiq, Xhaka, Sadiq, a little triangle on the far side, back into the centre circle to Ballard. Out to the right now to Trey Hume. Hume inside to Xhaka in the centre circle, and across on the left-hand side to Alderete. And Alderete with the cross into the penalty area, the header!
Yes!
Elijah Mienda finds the bottom left corner. It nestles behind Hermansen, and in the 61st minute, Sunderland take the lead against West Ham. Elijah Mienda, what's your name?
What a cross by Alderete, but what a good header by Mienda. Fantastic, excellent.
He plucked that out of thin air in many respects. It dropped down to him and he just nodded it over the keeper, and Sunderland lead. Great finish. Ball floated up to him on the shoulder of the defender from 12 yards out. Sunderland 1, West Ham United 0. Elijah Mienda, his first goal of the season, his first goal in the Premier League. It's given Sunderland the lead.
I've always said, Nick, he's an unknown, and I think he could be a good player. He could frighten one or two teams in the Premier League, Nick. We've seen that with his running behind, he's been stretching defenders, but what a great header that was, right in the corner.
Terrific, terrific header. 1-0, Sunderland lead. We're in the 62nd minute. And amidst the celebrations now, slightly lost the applause for Donna Weir, the Sunderland steward. Perhaps she was.
She's the one who took that ball in. That's how we've lost it.
Gave us the goal.
Fantastic.
Carlisle goal's been disallowed in their game against Boreham Wood. Here's Talby defending Bowen. This is where Sunderland have to concentrate. Rodriguez, Talby trying to get it away again. Breaks for Paqueta, and then Robin Roofs there.
Settle.
Yeah, calm down. Keep your heads. 64th minute. Sunderland lead 1-0. Mienda with the goal. Here's Xhaka looking for the run of Adingra. Headed away though. And now picked up by Todibo. Out out wide on the right-hand side. Trying to come in with it, Wan-Bissaka. Lifting it up for Bowen. Cut out, though, by Reinildo. Behind him is Alderete. Played out to Xhaka. Ward-Prowse tries to win it back, but it's hooked in the air. The West Ham player's down. Ward-Prowse, it's cleared, hooked away by Reinildo into the West Ham half.
You can see Reggie's saying, get back
Just
to your shape,
yeah, his
get
hands
compact.
calm down, just get your shape.
Yeah.
Keep your shape. Keep your shape. Here's Diouf. Behind him is Rodriguez on the halfway line. Inside to Paqueta, back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez across on the right now on halfway. Kilman brings this forwards now. Out to the right to Debo. Down on the right wing. Ward-Prowse.
Well, I missed the goal because my daughter and them's just come in from the swimming pool.
Cross here on the left-hand side to
And I had to get her changed,
push it up towards
get our
Fulkrug,
costume and stuff off.
Fulkrug again from Diouf inside to Paqueta.
So that's where I've been.
And there's Bowen at the edge of the area with
I missed the goal.
Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse tried to get the ball into Wan-Bissaka.
What a great block.
Wow.
Blocked by Reinildo to get the ball clear.
Great block that is. This is when you concentrate. You've got to concentrate now.
Over 25 minutes to play. 1-0 to Sunderland.
What was the goal like? Can anybody
BBC
tell
Radio
us? What was the
BBC Sounds, but
what was the goal like? Because I totally I missed it.
well, they've put Donna Weir's picture up on the boards now in the 65th minute for a minute's applause to Donna, who so tragically
Yeah,
passed
massive
away last
minutes
Saturday
applause.
night after a night at the fire station to see
That's
Kevin
such a
Phillips
sad
and
story.
Frankie Francis and Danny Collins. She was a steward here for many years and is well known to.
Did I not see it in
so
the
many
Big Man
people.
Wing Trust? I know.
Daughter's here today.
I have.
Family's here. Her
I've just
daughter
adjusted the
works
score now. Watching, like I said, I was singing to my daughter in the other room,
And,
so
a
I was
minute's
not I could
applause
do.
for Donna's
But you'll
picture
see
on
the score
picture.
getting updated in a minute.
She did.
Indeed, I'm telling you, on the 62nd minute. Well done, Donna.
So here is Todibo.
I was in the other room at the back of the caravan and I just heard Gary Bennett going,
minute.
woo!
Aguerd out
And
wide to Diouf.
Barnsley.
Diouf back to.
I haven't a clue. I didn't even see what the goal was like.
Into the middle again. Kilman.
Was it a good goal? I do not know.
To Todibo. 1-0 Sunderland lead.
Don't start
Xhaka wants to
saying
come
too
back
deep.
on, but his arms in the air, desperate to come back
Well,
on.
that
The
shuts the
referee's not letting him back on yet.
criticism up to the.
Xhaka waving his arms.
was it a header, was
Not
it?
being allowed back on. The ball floated into the penalty area. Roofs has to scramble. He gets the ball to Fulkrug's header. And Xhaka's allowed back on.
You've got to concentrate now.
67th minute. Eliza Mienda.
Was it a good header? Was it?
Sunderland's first
Was it a good header?
goal
Happened like? Was it a cross?
after 8 years absence from the Premier League in the top
like
flight.
a corner, but like they pushed it into him.
Ball flicked away here by Rodriguez. One back by
get in.
Talby.
Spurs are
Now
3-0
Hughes
up.
looks for Diarra. Diarra down the right. Crosses into the box. Todibo plays it off Kilman. And it bounces in front of
sun in his eyes.
Adingra.
Great to see Summer again. Good to see Summer again.
Adingra does get the ball eventually. Crosses again. Headed by Kilman.
Oh, dear me. I'm here,
Xhaka in the
Galactus.
middle. Nods the ball down to his left.
113 points.
Reinildo.
I'm here.
Down the left wing to Adingra. Adingra back to Xhaka. Xhaka.
Right, that's it. If
passing
you want me to go in the
Talby
bathroom,
on the
score
left.
every time, I'll have to
Now
go
Adingra
there.
Back to Talby. Still on that left-hand side. Talby to Xhaka just behind him. Looking for the pass through to Adingra, cut out by Wan-Bissaka.
But we need to put
Played
Mienda
up into the
on
middle.
the Hall of Fame, don't we? We
Fulkrug's
need
header
to give
down
him
is nodded on by
respect.
Paqueta. They look for a free
Text,
kick. West
don't
Ham.
they?
They're not going to get it. Bowen having a word with the referee. The ball's come back to Robin Roofs. And it's played out to Xhaka. Spurs 3, Burnley 0. Here now it's Reinildo.
So,
on the
hey,
left.
big man.
Inside to Xhaka. Forwards to Mienda in midfield. Diarra ahead of him. Wide on the left, Reinildo.
What's your
Xhaka
name?
just behind him. And Xhaka flicks it out to the left-hand side. Picked up by Reinildo, looking for the run of Adingra, but it's going to run away from him, and the keeper scoops it up on the goal line, Hermansen. Out quickly to Todibo. Into the middle, Ward-Prowse, Rodriguez, and out on the left, Aguerd. Back
There we
inside
are, sunshine.
to Rodriguez, closed down by Diarra, plays it back to Todibo. Todibo bringing this up to the halfway line for West Ham in their dark navy blue and gold. Then played on to Paqueta, out wide on the left-hand side to Diouf, back again to Aguirre.
Well, don't worry, Stuart. You'll see it on Match of the Day tonight.
In the middle, Kilman. To his right is Todibo. And out.
It's James Watson, Dale Boyd. So, Cabby, how are you feeling now? Oh, crazy.
Todibo looks to
what a start to the campaign. Yeah. Cabby, off to the pool again, please. No.
He's got Sadiki to deal with. He plays it behind him to Todibo, and Sadiki stuck with him. And the Frenchman played it out. It's a throw to Sunderland.
Far to West Ham and all.
They're going to make a substitution. West Ham
are, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
I'm going to go to the toilet again. I'm busting for a wee. And when I come back, it'll be 2-0.
Soucek and Callum Wilson both going to come on. Looks like it's going to be a double switch for West Ham. 81 caps for the Czech Republic. Here goes. Oh, now blatant foul by Kilman. Pulls Mienda down. As a yellow card for Kilman.
Runs behind Nick, causing them problems. Defenders don't like running towards their own goal. Great runs by Mienda, stretching him. Can't deal with his pace.
First card of the afternoon shown to Max Kilman after Mienda tried to go round him. The substitutions being made now before the free kick. They will be. Rodriguez is going to be replaced by Wilson, who is being obviously roundly booed.
Rodriguez is being booed.
It's Ward Prowse is the other player coming off. So that's Wilson's introduction. I hope Thomas Soucek doesn't think it's for him.
Good quality.
So we haven't had a second. What's going on?
Yes, free kick.
Oh, it's boo because Callum Wilson's going on.
Between the touchline and the corner, left corner of the West Ham
Gary Kingfisher.
Area. Sunderland leading 1-0. We're in the 71st minute.
Wow.
Trey Hume's going to take the free kick.
1-0 Sunderland.
Quality line 12 yards out. A couple of stray defenders.
No, Ian, that's cruel.
Between Hume
Don't.
and that line of defence. Trey Hume then from the left. Briefly raises his.
Ian.
This in. The keeper should
Naughty boy.
Right.
Can't believe I sat here for like all them minutes.
It says in here that Richarlison's got an overhead kick.
Really?
He rolls the ball out now.
Yes,
And it could be intercepted by Adingra here. He has got it. Wide on the left-hand side, though. He's got to come round Todibo. He's trying to take him on and get away, and Todibo sticks his foot to it and puts it behind for a corner.
Excellent.
2-0. Yeah. I'd laugh if it was, though. Can you imagine it?
Adingra whips up the crowd again on that far side.
Come on.
The mood is good, but there's still some concentration to be done. We're in the nearly into the 73rd minute.
Shut up, Martin. 2-2.
Goal in the 61st.
Anything can happen in the Premier League. Absolutely anything.
Hume. This corner is Sunderland's 5th from the left-hand side. The referee wants a pause a moment. Again, he's saying that White, cut that out. Whatever it was, he's not happy with.
Like every game feels like the Wembley playoff final, doesn't it?
Again. All bunched in the 6-yard boxes. The ball curls in here. Keeper punches.
Hello to the 325 watching.
Dingra on the right who's going to roll this back to Renildo.
4,457 subscribers.
Out to the right to Adingra. He's got Diarra with him. He crosses. Looking for Ballard!
Get it! Oh my God!
Dan Ballard!
Get it!
What a cross! What a cross by a
Sorry! Oh my God!
Header by Dan Ballard.
Dan Ballard! Heads Sunderland second. What a magnificent.
So you guys were right on saying 2-0.
Was on the end of it.
Oh my God!
And Sunderland lead 2-0. It's a fairy tale start.
Oh my God!
In the Premier League for Sunderland.
2-headed goals, Nick. At one time we couldn't even score from a set piece.
Well,
but what a great cross that was by Adingra.
Terrific cross. And
I'm shaking here, like.
They run the check.
This is nuts.
12 yards. So Sunderland give themselves
73rd minute.
Shut up, Martin. 2-2.
They're going to bring on
Anything can happen in the Premier League.
The Faye's going to come on. Sunderland.
What do you mean,
2-0.
Benji? Hit and miss?
Mayenda and Ballard.
I don't know what you mean. Hopefully everybody can still hear all right.
From 12 yards. Wilson Isidore's going to come on as well.
I'm on not the best Wi-Fi on holiday. I'm trying my best to bring the commentary to you.
From West Ham. And this is...
So please be patient. If
all that trepidation.
Is it buffering? Is it still streaming okay? Can everybody hear and see the stream all right?
As Sunderland earn themselves a little bit of breathing space. Don't speak too soon, of course, because what happened at Liverpool last night. But
you can't have too much breathing space. Crikey.
Another player down here for
Ballard,
Ballard, isn't it? Is down.
He's
helped up to his feet by Robin Ruffs. And so now...
I think it was a joke, I know.
Coming off is Adingra for Lefay. And Mayenda's coming off.
In dreamland now. Every time I get up and go to that friggin' toilet, leave that door open, son. Every time I get up for that toilet.
But Mayenda especially. Hey, big man, what's your name? Well, everybody knows your name now. Everybody knows your name worldwide. After that, Eliza Mayenda replaced by...
We're not warm and dry yet, though.
Sunderland lead 2-0.
Oh, what a header. I've just seen the goal.
Mayenda off, and Isidore and
Ballard, what a player. What a player Ballard is.
So, Robin Ruffs with a free kick, just outside the penalty area. Ruffs with the kick, down the right-hand side. Up goes Hugh, but it's headed away. Ballard heads it down strongly away from Wilson. Out for a throw to West Ham, which is taken by Diouf. Back to Aguerd. It's going to be a long 14 or so minutes, isn't it? Kilman. Up to halfway for West Ham in the middle. To Todibo. Todibo back. Is he going to play it back? No, he's going to play it wide right to Wan-Bissaka. He's got Lefay to come past, but he has to play it back to Todibo. Todibo on now to Bowen, and Bowen plays it out to Wan-Bissaka again, and it's smashed behind. It's going to be a corner to West Ham.
Here.
It's only West Ham's second corner. The ball eventually thrown down.
Wilson pushed the goalkeeper into the net.
The referee speaking to Robin Ruffs. Is he going to come back and have a word with Callum Wilson? There he is. He's having a word with Callum Wilson now. And no further action. Bowen's going to take the corner kick on the right at the north end of the stadium. With his left, it curls in here. Ruffs punches it away firmly. Out into midfield, driven back in. And, well, I think an appeal for a corner, which he's going to get.
It is a corner. Good strike.
From Diouf. Yeah, he really put his left foot through it.
Good strike.
And somehow it took a little bit of contact from someone or something, and it's a corner on the left.
Concentration again.
78th minute.
No free headers.
Players spread out amongst the... amidst the penalty area, not in the 6-yard box. A low ball in, it's put behind by Wilson for a goal kick. Ruffs throws the ball down. Sunderland 2, West Ham United 0. 79th minute, and Eliza Mayenda, Dan Ballard, 2 headers from 12 yards has given Sunderland that lead. Ruffs taking his time, placing the ball, looking for the correct position to take this goal kick. The players over on this near side, the Sunderland right, up goes the ball, up goes Paqueta, heads it away from
So then,
Lefay.
I didn't know I was on mute.
Hooks it
10
away
being the
down
highest,
left.
0 being the lowest.
Wan-Bissaka
How's your
knocked it a bit
anxiety
heavily
levels?
forward, but he's still
Mine's
managed to
8 at the
keep
minute.
control of it in the end.
Mine's
And then
8.
passes it into the centre. What a lovely reverse ball into Talby. But a heavy touch then from Siddiqui. Ran through to the goalkeeper.
Thanks,
as
John.
Siddiqui was
Kingfisher.
trying to
Have to
steer
go
it
away
through the
more,
middle.
Stuart, I know.
And out come
So mine's
West Ham
8 out of
United
10 for the anxiety in a minute.
with
So let's hear you lot in the
Souček
chat. What's it
out
for you?
wide
lot?
on the right-hand side.
Are you
the
calm?
81
Or are you a
cap
nervous wreck like
Czech
myself?
Republic midfielder. Kilman on the halfway line into the Sunderland half, left of the centre circle. 10 minutes or so left. There'll be a few minutes added on. Here's Todibo. Finds Paqueta. Wan-Bissaka wide with Souček. Souček back
Doing the watch
to
along from the
Paqueta.
bathroom. I can't believe that's
Closed
twice that
down by
happened. And people in the
Isidore.
chat says, "Oh, let's
Back
have a
to
look. Let's have a
Todibo.
laugh and say 2-0 to
Across
Sunderland."
the left here now, Kilman, Agard on the left, on the wing Diouf, and Diouf plays it back to Kilman, crosses into the penalty area, comes down for Bowen, but is knocked away from him, nodded down by Lefebvre, hooked away by Renildo, up to Todibo, who heads out to the right to Wan-Bissaka, and Wan-Bissaka leaves it on that far side for Paqueta, looking for Bowen, cut out by Siddiqui, played back into his own penalty area for Alderete to try and deal with. Lefebvre trying to win it now, and he's come away with the ball, slips it here to Talby. Talby to the right now to Xhaka in his own half in the middle, back to Alderete.
Dare I say it, if we get a third, it's good night.
Just holding it for a second, playing it on that left-hand side.
Stephen
to
Clark
Diarra,
10,
who's
Rico
out
20,
wide
Ian
left.
Curry
Back
10,
behind
Harry
him,
Turner 10,
Renildo.
7.5
Back again to
Andrew.
Alderete.
3 because we're 2 up.
Again to the left.
7 says
to
Paul Dale.
Renildo down the line.
Thank you,
Lefebvre,
Dougie Stewart, for
Lefebvre
doing a
tries
good
little
job.
trick, gets the ball on,
And
looking for
Ian as well, doing a good
Diarra,
job.
but it's come back here now.
In the
into
moderators,
path of
Galactus
Wilson.
says Durham is
Wilson crosses
0.
over Ruth, over onto the right to Hugh.
Take some of the pills that you're on, Durham Diver.
Straight up to Aguerd and into the middle.
See, I have a new
to
mod friend. You
Paqueta,
certainly do,
who
Dougie.
lifts one into the penalty area, looking for Callum
You're also
Wilson.
doing a good job.
Runs away from
No.
him behind for a goal kick.
Nothing but smiles buzzing. Well, what a start in the
81
holiday
minutes
this will
played,
be.
Sunderland 2, West Ham United 0.
Yeah.
Live on
So
BBC
important
Radio
we just
Newcastle.
keep going
BBC
right to the
Sound.
final whistle.
Plenty for you and Colin to talk about after 5 o'clock, if I can remember the numbers. Text us.
Literally, I say I
There's a
can't
test.
keep up with something
8133,
it's
put
just
BBC at the front
my
of your
head is
message.
just spinning.
WhatsApp us on 808,000.
You're at 5, Neil Archer.
321 and call us on 0800 234 656.
There's still a long way to go yet.
Well,
There really
for a man of
is.
my age,
You
that's
want 3,
impressive
says
memory.
Galactus.
TikTok.
Oh no, I'm not going there. No. What's happened here? Substitution. It's Todibo.
Thanks for
is coming
another
off,
5
and
subscribers.
Andy
Thank you.
Irving is going
Fantastic
on
start.
for
If we can see this out from Ontario, Canada. Welcome, Alan Brown.
West Ham. Are they going to change their formation?
Magnifico.
Irving's a midfielder.
Trust in Reggie.
Scottish.
The sun
25
is
years
beaming
old.
out here down in Devon.
And are they going to
And
go?
I'm sweating in here, and that's just my
3-4 at the back
nerves.
now?
Thanks,
I would
Ian
imagine
Curry.
both right at the
Thanks
back
all
now.
for the 152
I
likes.
think they have, haven't they?
170.
Yeah.
They've elected to go 4 at the back. They put Andy Irving into midfield.
And thanks for Kingfisher for becoming a member.
Wan-Bissaka's gone to
Thank you
Midfielder.
very much.
gone right back, hasn't he?
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka right back, Diouf left back,
Yeah.
and Kilman and Aguerd are the 2 centre backs.
If you get a third, it's
Here's
joint top of the league.
Wan-Bissaka out
Can you
wide
imagine?
to Souček, who plays it back to Kilman, on then to Paqueta, back again to Aguerd on halfway on the left.
So
cut
which
out as he
header
plays
was
it
better,
forwards.
Meander or
Hugh
Ballard's?
To Diarra, who's leaving it off to Hume, and a great ball. Talby sprinting back with Aguerd. Aguerd's going to get there first and turns
Emotions
the ball out
through
here
the
on
roof, says
left-hand
Gary. Yeah,
side
no need to
to
defend.
Diouf.
We're last 10 minutes. I
Inside
do.
then
We
to
do.
Irving, the
All the
substitute. And he plays it back out to the left. The Diouf,
Oi,
who
big
plays it
man,
behind
what's
him
your
to
name?
Aguerd. And Andy Irving, who spent a season on loan at Austria Klagenfurt, who West Ham bought him from in 2023.
I really do hope Sunderland prove a lot of people wrong, because all the pundits and
At one
everything's
time
writing
for Derek
Sunderland
Rangers
off.
on loan.
Of course, it's
There you
not
go.
full time
When
yet.
he was at Hearts.
Nowhere near.
Here is
And I'm not
Paqueta
trying to sort of
lifting one up over the top.
be a big header. You say we've won because we're far
For
from it. We
Wilson.
haven't.
Cleared at the
Just
edge
look
of
at
the
Bournemouth
area.
last
Hugh
night. Pulled it back to
has to head it
2-2.
away a
Liverpool
second time.
won at
It drops
4-2. But
Andy Irving.
We'll need to take minute by minute. I live with severe anxiety disorder for your life, so I know to calm myself down, but this is giving me a battle today.
Renildo, but a challenge by Siddiqui on Wan-Bissaka, and it's a corner for West Ham. Bowen goes across to take it. A fourth West Ham corner. 84th minute. 2-0 to Sunderland.
321. Thanks for supporting the channel.
Corner from the right, left-footed, swung in, headed by Bowen. It wasn't Bowen who took it this time, but it was headed away, cleared by Sunderland. Again, all the way back to Hermansen. Down the right wing. Whipped across the centre here to Aguerd, and now Paqueta, who swings the ball up towards the edge of the penalty area. Ballard nods it down, and Bowen, so Soucek with the left foot, trying to hook it in, but straight at the goalkeeper.
He's going to be counting, he's going to be counting.
Now it's rolled out quickly, Lefay. He's tried to get there ahead of Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's beaten into the ball. Wan-Bissaka coming forwards down the right side of midfield inside the Sunderland half. He's got Soucek on his inside, he's got Bowen outside, it's Bowen back to Wan-Bissaka.
Davil Fenwick says yes. Have you just seen the score?
Siddiqui trying to close him down, plays it back to Kilman. Cross to Aguerd here, 85 minutes played.
They need to push out a bit.
Here's Diouf, swings the ball up and out.
No, Kingfisher doesn't want to be the mod. I've asked him, he says thanks very much. He says, but he's quite happy just chilling in the background.
2-0 still, 86 minutes. Live here on BBC Radio Newcastle.
We already have, Cabby. We are
48,233 the attendance.
0 pushovers till the end. Ironic after all the talk of new signings, the old boys. Well,
there's the attendance this afternoon, a sellout.
It's all that matters.
Eliza Mienda, Dan Ballard with the 2
goals. 3-2, Paul, says the Carlisle, Boreham Wood. Oh, squeaky bum time at Brunton Park.
Robin Ruffs with the
this performance will make others rethink, says Norfolk.
In a very
well, it's not full time yet.
Down here
Let's just want to just keep it a little bit calmer here. Put it on perspective.
Halfway, the ball floats up towards Kilman, who heads it away from Isidore. Wilson and Ballard battle.
But this is where 10 minutes feels like
sticks his foot in.
Half an hour.
Throw is it or a free kick?
I don't think there's going to be much added on.
Hume trying to get the ball off Callum Wilson. Talby stands in front of Diouf now.
Again, concentration, Nick, from the set piece.
Not long to see out.
No, it's not Ward Prowse, is it?
No, it's
just kind of sit still.
Over the ball. Irving's going to take the free kick. He's got Diouf to his left. Irving, left side of midfield, about 30 yards out. And the referee just having a close eye on events in the penalty area. In goes the free kick, and it's tipped over by Roofs.
Great save.
Good save by Roofs.
Did well there. Tipped over.
Dragon Hunter, it's always more satisfying when everyone writes us. I know.
Free kick floated up in towards the penalty slot, and Wilson got his head on it, but
concentration again.
Tipped over.
Keep a clean sheet. That's what you want to do.
You can see the suit, says
again. It's punched out to Talby at the edge of the area. Could this set another counter-attack away here now with Siddiqui looking for the run of Talby on the left-hand side. Wilson's gone through the middle. Wilson Isidore has been forced wide. Talby, he's got to come past Wan-Bissaka. He's come back inside.
Keep it.
And he's now just holding it and playing it back to the halfway line.
What's the betting that Sheila says we only won because West Ham were poor, says Andrew.
Managed the game.
Here.
Like I say, we haven't won yet.
On the left of
keep the great save, says Maureen, yeah.
Out to
we're not doing all earliers, surely.
Out again,
hey, darling.
Off Irving for a throw. Excellent. Halfway inside the West Ham
Ollie's
half.
In the toilet.
Trey Hume will take this.
Cheers, Kingfisher. Colin Major, no pushovers. This predictive text, my fingers are too big for the buttons.
Gone behind, it's a goal kick to West Ham United. Sunderland leading 2-0.
And I really hope Big Davey is watching this. And Richie, if you're watching it, wherever you are, and Kev,
of Premier League football.
I hope you're enjoying every second of it.
Inside to Paqueta. Across now into the centre circle to Kilman. Kilman to Wan-Bissaka. Down that right touch line, played back by Bowen to Wan-Bissaka.
We have 12 of 170 likes yet. 9 AM here, got the rest of the day to enjoy, says Doug.
In the centre of the
It takes me 2 hours to come down off the...
minute. There'll be minutes added on because of the injury to Jensen's seal.
The anxiety.
Wan-Bissaka on the right.
Clean sheet is a great clean sheet, and a win even better. If it stays that way, James, Burnley next, can it wait, says Darrow.
Played by Kilman to Paqueta, looking for an opportunity. It's headed away at the edge of the area by Ballard. Paqueta brings it down again here for Kilman, and now Wan-Bissaka on the right, swings in a ball, and it's headed towards Ruffs, but he catches it.
When do we play Burnley? Is that a midweek game, or is that next weekend?
Still 2-0. And Ruffs kicks this up through the middle onto Igerd inside the West Ham United half. Up to halfway.
Hello, darling.
Souček takes this down the right with Wan-Bissaka now wide
Monday
on the
should be a huge celebration. If it stays this way, Scott, Roofs. It's quite funny how 2 of our semi-final championship players have scored in our first 3 matches. I know. 3-3, Paul Dale. I'd be really doing the nuts in at Brunton Park. 3-1 up and it's now 3-3. Carlisle, what are you doing?
Forwards, tries to cross, and it took a deflection.
Cheers for the updates, though, Paul.
To West Ham.
They will not be happy, the Cumbrian fans, after that.
Who's going to take the corner on the right?
Master plan for Davies' recovery, says Gary.
There was 7 minutes of added time.
Ian Curry, you need to improve your spelling. Devon, how are you feeling, mate?
7 minutes now as a ball played
next
in
Saturday.
And Molly drops it. It's picked up on
the plan
left side
that we let the other
of
team keep the ball and catch them on the break
Aguerd
isn't good for our stress levels. No.
Corner by Diarra. So
Ian Curry says,
Diarra
keep well,
again
Big
trying to
Davy,
whip up the
brother.
fans to get behind Sunderland for these incredibly important final 6 or 7 minutes to try and keep the clean sheet.
Last season, no promoted team won till October. Like I say, we haven't won it yet, James.
Concentration again, Nick, that's what we keep
They'll
using.
bite you in the backside just as quick as we can bite theirs.
Well, Carlisle haven't got it. It's 3-3 in their game at Brunton Park with Boreham Wood. Here is a clearance out to Talby. Talby now looking to break for Sunderland up towards the halfway line. Checks, and now on his own is Wilson Isidore on the left-hand side. Isidore taking this on towards the edge of the penalty area. Isidore shoots. Yes!
Get it!
Yes!
Get it!
Isidore!
Whoa! Get it!
It was so casual. It was so easy.
Unbelievable.
For Wilson
Oh
Isidore,
my God!
who just swung his foot through on the left.
Oh my God!
Right-hand corner.
Somehow he's found
And
his way.
Sunderland lead 3-0.
Nick,
This
what
isn't
did we
right,
say?
surely.
We could be sat here on top of the league.
Well, there could be.
Sunderland could be
This
top
is
of the
not
league with
right,
a 3-0
surely,
win.
God.
That was. West Ham just stood off him.
Bloody
He had
hell.
space to run out on the left-hand side. He still had a lot to do.
But again,
from that left corner of the penalty area, swung his foot through it, bottom right corner.
but again, you'd see what Sunderland are going to do
Oh,
this season.
and breathe,
They're going to
everyone.
defend, but we can catch teams out on the counter-attack.
So, I'm telling you now, it's all the pink slices that Wilson had in the week. 3-0 Sunderland lead. Miyenda, Ballard and Isidore.
I just want to keep
Chris
up.
Rigg still
This
waiting
is
to
a
come
happy
on.
weekend, isn't it?
What a
What
week.
a weekend this is.
That's incredible, absolutely incredible. And Talby's coming off, Rigg's coming on. Chris Rigg makes his Premier League debut in the 93rd minute. The points now are assured. Sunderland will win the game. Sunderland 3, West Ham United 0. In Regis Lebris we trust.
Fully deserved, Nick.
Fully deserved. Here's Wilson trying to stab a ball down. Callum Wilson for West Ham, but it's rolled out for a throw to West Ham on the left. 93 minutes played. We've got 4 minutes left.
That's
Sunderland
mental.
3, West Ham United 0. A dream start to the Premier League season for Sunderland. As the
We're
ball
top
is
of the
headed
league.
away by Ballard onto the chest of Bowen with a foul.
Oh, no
free
way.
kick to Sunderland.
Ballard again. I tell you what, Ballard has been outstanding. I know there's one or two supporters being
Do
asking
not
about,
adjust your
will he be
TV
able to
sets.
deal with it? I tell you what, He's
You're
been
not-
a rock in
you're
that heart
not
of defence,
actually
and he's
seeing
got
things
himself
at
a
all.
goal as well.
Well, you always said he'd step up to the Premier League. You always rated Dan Ballard.
Did we hear that Sunderland are top of the league?
Do you know, when this is full time, you're
Well,
going to
I think we
sit
may
down
have
and
done.
say, when we're playing today, because this hasn't really happened, has it?
So,
Oh, take a picture of that. Sunderland are top of the league. Who would have we ever been top of the Premier League?
The top of the league.
well,
Devon Mackin, you can enjoy the rest of your week on Hollybugs. Yes, darling. I'm allowed. I can't help it, darling.
As Granit Xhaka said, Sunderland are here to make history. And that is just what they're doing. Aguerd
Listen,
heads
that
the ball back
noise.
to Hermansen. 95th minute, Sunderland 3, West Ham United 0.
Now, if
The
this
history
isn't...
makers.
I should
Lafay flicks the ball back over his shoulder and then twists again away from Wan-Bissaka.
I should have put that bet on, you know.
Well,
said at the start of
someone did mention 3-0 to me this
said
afternoon
3-0,
before
they
the
said
game.
3-0 if we win 3-0.
Get in.
Xhaka.
Sunderland's top of the
Back
league.
to Alderete.
There you have a look.
Reinildo onto Lafay. Xhaka. Back
This
to
one's for
Reinildo.
Davey.
Reinildo on to Siddiqui. Behind him is Xhaka on the touchline on the far
Oh
side.
my God.
Bowen
Heather
wins it back
Pang,
to
listening
West
in
Ham.
Manchester, but I was a
Trying to
Mackin,
cut
come on,
inside,
Sunderland.
But he's having to deal with Xhaka. Couldn't quite.
Sorry,
hit
you're a
the
bit,
ball,
you're a
I
bit
think.
ahead at 3-3.
Eventually, a
Righty.
free kick in central midfield in the
If that is,
Sunderland half.
you've got a better
for
chance of sleeping with Mother Teresa than that happened to Martin.
West Ham.
Concentration,
So please,
boys.
sorry, it's an ace at all.
3-0. Sunderland lead.
And me and Ballard, brilliant.
Top of the Premier League on the
It
opening
is
day of the
Galactus.
season. And
We're taking
they
a
would love
dip.
to keep a
We're
clean
top of
sheet
the
this
league
afternoon,
with
so they have
Regis
to
Lebris.
concentrate here in the 96th minute. They hold the line 16
Oh,
yards
wow.
out. Left-footed, chipped in. Up goes Fulkrug. It comes down
This
though
isn't
for
a natural pick-me-up, I don't know what
Wilson-Isidore.
is.
Hammers it away, back up towards the halfway line. Kilman puts it back across on the
Two
left-hand side
subscribers.
here.
If
It's
you're
put
new,
in by
just hit the
Paqueta
subscribe
to the
button,
edge of the
thanks.
penalty area. Comes down to Bowen. His shot, half volley blocked by Dan
What a
Ballard.
ball.
And now out on the
Surely the
right-hand
goal again.
side,
A lovely
Wan-Bissaka
curl shot.
behind
Keeper's
him.
bottom left.
Put back in again by Kilman into the hands of Robin Rush.
There must be more than one Dan Ballard on that pitch.
Well, you do wonder.
This is unreal. If it wasn't for a little one
So
named
we're
Zach
into the
in
last
bed,
minute of
he's
the
only 3-year-old, he's
7
asleep.
being added
I would
on
have blew the roof off with this caravan with the noise.
as the ball comes up towards Chris Rigg, goes out.
Cheers, Kingfish. It's not hard to
And,
jump the queue.
It's a throw to West
Hit
Ham.
like and subscribe, thanks, man.
Referee.
So,
Back
what's
with
your
Hermansen,
plans
the
on this
goalkeeper.
Saturday evening? And what are you doing?
96 minutes and 30 seconds. 30 seconds
What is
left
your
to play.
plans for this evening? Champagne's
Up to
out?
the halfway line.
Brighton 1, Fulham 1.
Paqueta out on the left-hand side.
Up your score on the side, Cabby. Always the
Beyond
pessimistic.
Throw to
I have up the
Sunderland
score. It's 3.
on the right. Sunderland unbeaten at home this season.
Clean sheet.
We
Clean
want
sheet.
4.
League. Europe.
Up your score on the
Seconds
side, Cabby.
left.
Always a
What
pessimist.
price are we to win the
As the
Premier
throw
League?
taken.
Well, I tell you what,
and
this is
headed
my
away
anxiety
on
levels
halfway
now.
by Aguerd. Comes down for
There we
Trey
go.
Hume. Lobs it back up into the West Ham half. We're into the 8th minute of added time.
I believe. That's it.
Aguerd
Yeah.
with the throw.
That's
Back
just
to
behind.
Hermansen. The goalkeeper.
That's
and
it.
that's got to be it. That is it.
Get in, my bunny boys!
Top of the league. Sunderland beat West Ham United 3-0.
Oh my god.
And you've got to say, fully deserved.
Oh, what a performance. This is crazy.
Second half goals from Eliza Mienda, Dan Ballard and Wilson-Isidore.
This is
Fantastic.
crazy.
Who said the Premier League?
Unbeaten, James, Harry Turner, Futain, Lionel Fulton, Gary Hoy, Keep the Faith, Stephen Clark.
It is
I'll be watching match of the day.
the stuff of
Yeah.
dreams again.
And with keepers keep a clean sheet, that's a
Stuff of
perfect
fairy
result. Come on,
tales.
says John.
Great
And
performance.
And they said we couldn't score.
bucking the trend. It was
And the West Ham
October
fans,
last
as they
season
zoom into the way, and they look
before a newly
absolutely
promoted team
shell-shocked.
won in the Premier League. It's the first day
as well
of the Premier
as
League.
the man, the West
Sunderland
Ham
not
manager.
only win, they go top of the
Devon
Premier
Mackham,
League.
thanks mate. You have a safe journey, trip up north tomorrow, mate.
Outstanding
Thanks
team
for popping in.
performance. They've done the
Please
hard work.
explain.
They've
You
stuck
finished.
to the job,
Wow, the
and
third.
they've got their rewards.
Someone's just donated $20 to the channel. Thank you very much.
Celebrating with his teammates, the West Ham
appreciated.
players, heading mournfully towards their
Thank you very much.
supporters at the
Love from the
north
States,
end of
how are the
stadium.
lads? Very, very appreciated
A
for that
moment to
donation.
savour.
Thank you very much.
A moment to celebrate. There's a lot of hard work still to be done.
So
but you
enjoy the
can't
rest of your
enjoy
day.
these moments.
Oh, you've got to enjoy them, Nick. As David would say, you've got to get carried away.
Get carried away. Get
Yeah,
carried away.
you do. It's the start that Sunderland fans dreamed of. It's the start they hoped for. Did they dare?
Oh
even
yeah,
dream
it's
it would end
very,
as
very grateful.
magnificently as it has? And would they dare to have dreamed that Eliza Mayenda
The third of, I
and
can't see
Dan
the rest of
Ballard
your
would
name,
both be on the
but
score
I
sheet?
very,
Two
very much
good
appreciate
headers.
that donation.
Great headers.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
you look at the free
indeed.
scorers, Nick.
Thank
The
you,
free
that means
scorers
a
are the
lot.
ones
It helps the
who
channel massively.
were involved
It
in the
really
team
does.
last season. Dan Ballard, Mayenda and Wilson Isidore. But an outstanding clean sheet. There's a lot of positives to take out of that game. I know people might say don't get carried away, but you have to. Your first game back in the Premier
That's
League after 8
incredible, man.
years.
I mean,
the way they perform.
come on.
You know, and against a good West Ham team.
Did
You know, you
anybody
can't take anything away from West
expect
Ham.
this?
They're a good team.
At the end?
But what Sunderland have done, you know, the midfield three were excellent.
Nobody wants to leave the
Diarra,
stadium alight. The
Siddiqui
stadium alight is full.
and Jack are in there. You know, they've got the legs. And Mayenda, the way he led the line.
Well, the
Don't forget,
players
this
slowly
is a team
coming off here.
performance
Not
as well.
many people have left. Not many have left the Stadium of Light as they applaud their heroes in red and white off the pitch this afternoon.
Wow, what a natural
Dan
high.
Ballard, my
And,
man of the match.
Dan
Thanks for the
Ballard, as you said,
subscriber.
had a magnificent game. And
That'll be a happy walk home or a drive home from the
Wilson
Sunderland fans. that.
Isidore, but Mayenda's still out there and you know what he's going to do.
Cheers, Harry.
Whip everybody up.
Unbelievable, great. Brilliant, man.
It's emotional, it's
atmosphere.
amazing.
Gonna have to mute that, I'm sorry.
It's
For
finished.
copyright
At the
reasons.
Stadium
Cheers.
of Light. The phone in to
Cheers.
come with
Cheers.
Colin White
Don't be
and Gary
great.
Bennett.
Harry Turner,
After
thank you.
five,
Ian
at
Clough,
the
thank you.
stadium
Ian
in
Perry,
front of
thanks
over
very much.
46,000 people. It's finished
Galactus,
Sunderland
thank
3,
you. We're top of the
West
league
Ham
again.
United 0.
Saturday. Dale
Total
Boyd,
Sport
thank you very much.
Northeast.
BBC Radio Newcastle.
My goodness me, Sunderland are back. Victory over West Ham in a raucous Stadium of Light. The
That
perfect
is just
start to
nuts.
life back in the top flight. 8 days.
That has been absolutely nuts. KP Hooligan, thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you so much. Let's hope we have a happy season together. The Stadium Light is still full. This is mental. Top of the league. Thank you, Reggie, says Gary Hoy. David Graham, great day for us in the borough. They got 3 at Millwall today as well. Ah, well, congratulations, David. Kingfisher, you have a great Saturday. Thanks for tuning in. Unbelievable. It's just been absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh, thank you, Tony, for the donation of £2. Thank you very much. Very, very kind of you. Thank you so, so much. Do appreciate it. It massively helps the channel. Thank you so much. Nicola Johnson, Norwich, as it's 41 Celsius in Spain. Oh my God, that's mad. Ian Cabby, great supporting here today, guys. Thank you all. Yep, thank you. Ian, don't forget we do the Mac and Cabby Premier League show on Monday. It'll be audio only, no video from me because of the bandwidth. Buzz and Keith, yeah. Ben says thanks, Anthony. Brilliant. Just absolutely nuts, isn't it? I think the stadium light's still full. That's absolutely mental. I don't think the fans want to leave the stadium. Like as we are, thank you all. Yeah, thank you, Dougie. Thanks for your help as well. See you next time, Ryan Jones.